Hello, everybody, and welcome to the playoffs. This is the first game we're actually gonna see in the playoffs tonight, and I am gonna be restreaming for the English community. Hello, welcome. I'm sorry I'm not actually getting into the game, but of course, since this is a game being played from the between the Barking Gang, which is of course coming from the French community, Civfr showing up. And then we got CC, which we all know and love from the Russian community. Definitely Kacheka and Malm should have had this slot in the game. So I am able to restream this from Malm's perspective on Discord. So let me actually put it up on the screen here so you guys see what I see. Also, as well, we do have some new elements. I know you guys had a few comments and much appreciated for the feedback we got last time with that bar on top. Now Pulp did actually do another one of these highlights, overlays I should say. You've seen the first introduction, and now you see the Civ World Cup with the different socials that is changing the text. Definitely much appreciated, Paul, for all of this, and thank you for your effort. Now hopefully you guys get to first of all see the text properly, see the logo there where it is, see the turn counter, because that was one of the reasons you guys were saying, no bro, I can't see the turn counter, no please give me back the number. So now definitely you guys can see that. I did prepare on Alt tab over here. Let me actually switch this. I did prepare the results so we can quickly go over what happened in the group stage. And since there will be music in the background, I do want to ask you guys, if you have any kind of feedback, you don't want to hear it, or is it too loud, or my microphone is too loud, or something like this, please give me your feedback. I always enjoy, of course, taking feedback, and I do try to get the quality as high as possible. So thank you. First of all, thank you very much, Agropolises, for being another time first here on the stream. We got Momiko, we got Star Jun Hyun, we got Lady Arwin. Hello there, much appreciated for coming. Groovy was here as well. Thank you very much, Peppermint Butler, for the 9th month. Amazing. Oh, 10 Robot. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Wait, you're saying Winamp such years I didn't see this logo? Yes, sir. Well, I mean, you know what? Winamp is one of those oldies but goldies programs, and I do still like to keep that, keep my music over there. Hey there, IT Nerd, and I think I caught up with everybody here in the stream chat, so let's actually go and talk a little bit about the group stage, what is happening here, and what did these guys actually do to deserve a slot in the lower bracket. And there was even a tie-break phase. So on the left side, we do have, of course, in the group A, none of these teams. Oh no, sorry, we got CC. So CC did manage to get a win on BTS. We got CC getting a win, getting a loss with Team Joy. We got CC also getting a win on Zone of Control, and then in the week 4, it looks like they managed to get one win over Ulysses and got I guess overwhelmed by TBD. Definitely TBD has shown with a very good roster here in this tournament. And then we got the CC ending up on the 4th place in the A group on tie with Ulysses. They did manage to lose against Ulysses in the tiebreak on the map Highlands, and that's how they ended up in the lower bracket. This is when the tournament in the playoffs did switch, as in did branch off into the upper bracket and the lower one. We also have on the group B, of course, we're talking about the Barking Gang right now. They did get overwhelmed by PB Patrol. Then we got them winning against Pyramid, an amazing result, by the way. I do have to point that out. And then we have Barking Gang losing against Duhanza, Barking Gang getting a win on the Sea Dogs. This is the team 2 from the Russian community. We also have them winning against ZYDX, the Asian team, the team that did come from China. Very good performance by them in this tournament. I don't wanna say that, and definitely since they are fighting against the best of the best over here, it is props to them that they actually made it through the group stage with intact, with their honor intact. We do have Buckingham ending up on the third place over here with a tie against the Duhanza. Duhanza did manage to score another victory on Buckingham, and that is definitely that happened on the Seven Seas map. I think we actually covered that here. And now we're going into the double elimination bracket over here. As you can see, we got the winner brackets with TBD, Duhanza, PB Patrol, and Joy, and then we got the loser bracket with Ulysses, Pyramid, Buckingham, and CC. They're gonna need to fight it out, and we're gonna see in the next few weeks. And of course this weekend, of course, there will be so many games, 4 games actually, or I should say 4 series of best of 3s, so many games, a possibility of 12 games that could be played. So stick around, guys. There's a lot of good Civilization 6 content being played. I do have my game turned on. I'm not sure exactly why, but sure. So coming back to the live stream, we are now gonna go into the active ban phase, and it looks like there we have it. Both observers are in the game. We got Mount and Kacheka, and then we do have the ban phase. It looks like they went for Japan. They went for the goals. We got Ethiopia, Basil II, Maori, and Mali here getting a ban. And now they're gonna go into the active pick phase. I'm curious because I don't see the map chosen here, and I'm curious if they did the how to say, the map pick, or was it something else? Because I should have seen the map here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I really would have hoped I can actually see the map. Where is the map? Give me the map. Anyway, we got them picking over here. Tiritz is gonna go for Russia. We got Vladimir on Wilfred Laurier, Bezdomi on Paulmaker, and Omega is waiting to pick here. Since they did go for both Tundra civilizations, these choices kind of gives me an insight of what kind of map we're gonna be playing. I hope I am right actually, but I believe it's gonna be either Pangea, or is it gonna be something like Seven Seas or Continents and Islands, something like that. That will actually Continents and Islands is kind of meh when you're talking about Tundra, but definitely on Pangea and on Seven Seas you do have a lot of land. Maybe Highlands could be a possibility as well. We're gonna need to wait and see what the map is actually gonna be. Hey there, Strategy Steven, hello, and Buna, that's how we say it right here, or salut. We got also Pizza Lord, good evening, and Groovy here already. What is this, lurking from the start? Groovy, what are you doing, bro? Yeah. Oh my god, unbelievable. By the way, I'm still waiting for you to become a full age hacker over here. I definitely know you got the skills, bro. You're developing the skills right here to actually take over Twitch entirely. Definitely it's gonna be quite a challenge. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming, and of course we're just waiting over here to see what's gonna happen. Definitely we're on a Malm stream on Discord. Maybe it is kind of weird in resolution, but it should be fine. I think it should be fine. You guys have problems with the resolution, or how you see it actually on the stream? I hope not. I'm still eyeing, by the way, for that. Hopefully, cross my fingers, man. I'm still eyeing for that Discord partner thing, so I can get you guys transcoding, so you guys can actually see it in multiple, and actually to start streaming in 1080p again, because oh my god, it's 1080p, bro. 720 just doesn't do it. Anyway, it does look like we got 3 more bands. We got Hungary over here, we got Zulu, and we got Korea, and it does kind of feel like they're going for a lot of land civilizations here. So definitely it's gonna be a map with a lot of land. This is like anyway, it's gonna be Mapuche last. I guess that could be a land and a naval civilization, so don't really think we're gonna need to worry about that. I know, Groovy. I know. That's exactly why I'm not doing it. I mean, I've noticed that actually happening, and definitely giving the option to viewers to actually choose between 1080p, 720 or 480, whatever they can actually watch in. It's definitely a very good option to have, but sometimes it just doesn't happen, right? I'm gonna need to wait for and pray to the gods of Twitch to actually receive that gift of transcoding, and we'll see about that. Anyway, we're going into the second pick phase over here, and by the way, I don't think I mentioned that Omega did go for Trajan, that is a Roman leader, and Dimitri is gonna go for Cyrus. If you guys didn't see the introduction, we do have on one side, on the CC side, we got Vladimir, we got Bezdomi, we got Dimitri, and we do have Monte. And on the Barking Gang side, we got Sprig, we got Sifi, we got Omega, and I think we got Tiritz, if I'm not mistaken. Man, it's really hard to actually not remember his name, I'm not gonna lie. Sifi is gonna go for Dido, and definitely Phoenicia over here is gonna bring the pain on the seas, or it's gonna bring the gold to everyone else. We've seen what Phoenicia can do in terms of gold generation, commercial availability, and definitely I think it's gonna be the case today. Ryotsun, give me a second here to read your comment. Oh, you heard that Maori were often banned from competitive due to their mechanic of spawning on the ocean. It's right. It's not really because of the mechanic of spawning on the ocean. It is mostly because it does receive that extra production at the beginning. So sure, you're gonna spend a few turns at the start of the game, maybe 7 more, maybe 8, even like 12 or 15 turns. But when you're gonna start generating that extra production on the feature tiles, like on the forest, on the rainforest, some of them with bonus resources or other stuff, you're definitely gonna have an advantage over your enemies. We actually nerfed the ability of Maori to go through the seas, as far as I know, in the oceans, until it gets, I don't know, like shipbuilding or something like that, like everyone else. We also took away something else, but I'm not mistaken, if I'm not remembering exactly what. But anyway, that extra production makes it an extremely good powerhouse. I think we took away the free builder. If I'm not mistaken, it doesn't get the free builder. So at the same time, if you think about it, you're gonna get the 2 population. You get to instantly go for a settler. You can build a scout, but you don't really need to, because you already got quite a few. Like that warrior of yours can actually swim a lot, and then you just need to do. Oh! Wait a second. Wait. What's the map? Did you see the map? Oh no! Oh, I missed it. I didn't see the map. Anyway, I think it's like either could be 3 of them actually. It could be Pangea Highlands or that 7 Seas. But anyway, they are definitely overpowered. We actually seen them on the stream right here quite a few times, just overwhelm their enemies when they not even spawned next to other enemies, but just went straight up like in the 10 turns and settled next to a player's capital and just overwhelmed him with production, because you just spam units into him and that's it. It's very hard to keep up with that production. Anyway, it does look like we got the last 2 civilizations picked here. It's going to be Maya and it's going to be Poland. Interesting choice, definitely. Poland, both Maya and Poland are very strong civilizations. One of them is a very good science maker. Of course, I'm talking about Maya. And on the other side, we do have Poland that can do amazing tourism early on. We have actually seen it last week in the CCC. Not sure if you guys caught it a little bit, but definitely in the CCC, that is the Clan Championship Cup 7th edition. We actually had the finals between Civ Korea in the 4v4 scene and who was it? Frenchies? What is it? Oh my god, I'm a bit pega right now. No, it was SL. It was SL. I just remember. So it was SL against Civ Korea, and definitely Civ Korea was much better prepared over there. Amazing performance from YH Love with Poland. and definitely his team carried the way to a victory. And Poland, I wanted to say, man, it was unbelievable. I was talking at that point with Ogothi, the co-caster we had, and definitely unbelievable how many wonders he built in the early stage, how much faith generated he had, how much science, how much culture, how much everything. He knew exactly what to do in how much time to do it. So he used Poland's abilities to the maximum potential. Now we're going into the first game, and it does look like it's gonna be plateau. Wait a second, plateau. Wait, what? Is this like islands or no? It's not definitely. This is highlands, right? This is how you say. How to say? This is how you say highlands in French, if I'm not mistaken. Plateau. It's like the upper side, which is flat, right? You guys, please correct me if I'm wrong. I do like to learn stuff every day, but if nobody will actually answer me, I'm just gonna Google translate it, because why not? And Arctic Laser here with a comment. We got Maya. That's a pick I haven't seen often in CWC. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. It is one thing that I am looking forward to see as well. It's always good to have a new civilization being played out, because it does give me the chance to actually talk a little bit, first of all, about it, and second of all, how you can actually use its bonuses, how you can, how other people will use strategies against it, and so on and so forth, and how does it actually synergize with the team. Because on the left side we do see that we got Dido, very good goal maker. We got Rome, a very good culture maker and a very good war machine. We got Maya, that can do a lot of science, but it is kind of land dependent. And then we do have Russia, which is an extremely good culture, civilization. It can do an amazing amount of faith, an amazing amount of great people, especially musicians. So definitely that is something that we're gonna need to take care of. By the way, on the screen here, I'm gonna show you a little bit, guys. Not sure if you saw it or not, but definitely I'm gonna see what's going on here. I did open up the stream of course, Vladimir. He is streaming on YouTube. If you guys want to check him out, he's Volodymyr Slobodeniuk, Volodymyr Slobodeniuk. Oh man, I'm gonna even give him a thumbs up. So this is, this is my how to say, this is how I support, the content creators here. Look at that, I gave him a thumbs up and somebody else gave him a thumbs up. Very nice. And also, of course, we do have Malm over here with his stream, and I guess the only one I didn't put, but I guess I'm gonna put it right now, it should be Kacheka. Kacheka is streaming for the Russian community, and I'm not sure if he's streaming in Twitch. Yeah, he is streaming on Twitch. Okay, so we got him here as well. Definitely all of them got into the game, and now we're actually gonna see, except Volodymyr here. Volodymyr's stream looks a bit stopped, but I hope he's gonna get there sooner rather than later. So okay, now we're on the map. We see that it is definitely the Highlands map. There is a little bit of water sprinkled around here on the left side, on the right side, on the middle part of the map, but definitely there is a lot more land to settle than there is water to sail. So we'll see how that works. It does look like of course, we're gonna talk about Maya first. One thing to say about Maya, it doesn't really receive, it doesn't receive at all bonuses from the fresh water. You will need to do the farms, and of course it does benefit a lot from getting plantations going. Whenever you're gonna get one of those unique campuses, observatories, if I'm not mistaken, they're called. And between plantations, they're gonna give you each plantation will give you a +2 adjacency, and definitely you can imagine that you can do quite a lot of science with those. This is definitely, by the looks of it, he's gonna have quite a nice area to develop his land in. And another bonus that, of course, I do wanna say about Maya, while Malm is actually taking care of the map over here, he's just showing us different areas and where the people are. Maya does get a bonus for her cities to be packed and a penalty for her cities to be expanded. So if you're gonna settle further away than, I don't know how much it is, 9 tiles or something like that from the capital city, you're gonna start receiving penalties in your respective cities, and definitely you're not gonna want to do that. So best is to actually keep Maya as packed as possible, and definitely it is gonna give you a lot of bonuses. I do have a request over here. Oh, PC Ramraj is telling me that it is 6 tiles, and yes sir, if it is 6 tiles, thank you very much. I'm just speaking out of my memory right now actually, but I can actually Google it so you guys can get the correct information. Give me a second here. Mayan civilization, it does get, give me a, do not receive additional housing from fresh water, and it does look like it is Lady Six Guy's ability. Let me see it. Yes, Lady Six Guy. It is more than 6 tiles. Okay, there we go. So there we have it, boys. It's a non-capital cities gain 10% to all yields if within 6 tiles of the Mayan capital, and minus 15% to all yields if more than 6 tiles away. Plus 5 combat strength to all units within 6 tiles of the Mayan capital. So you can imagine you got a lot of bonuses from keeping your cities packed. You want to keep them packed as much as possible. Okay, there we have it. So you were asking for team labels here, so give me a second to actually do that. Okay, there we have it. Team names are on, and it should be there. And PC Ramraj is also coming up with another comment here, and that keeps it pretty small. And definitely, you do want to settle a lot of cities in a hexagon formation around the capital city of Maya, and you're gonna get so many bonuses. We are observing right now what is happening near Rome's land. Rome is, of course, the ally of Maya, and it does look like he's gonna keep the eastern border. He does have a 2-2 base underneath his capital city, but he did move across that river to actually benefit from it. By the looks of it, he's definitely gonna have quite a few cities to the south and quite a few cities to the north. A lot of chops. I do see a lot of fresh water from the rivers and the lakes, and of course the possibility to aqueduct those cities near the mountains, which is a good thing, especially since Rome does benefit from a half-cost aqueduct, the bath, giving him extra era score, and of course some extra culture as well. Very good one to have, and you do benefit from the extra housing. It's just amazing. No problem there, Two Left Hands channel. Thank you very much for coming, bro, and hope you're gonna have a good time watching this show. So what do we have here? We got Phoenicia on the inland lake, whatever it is here. It kind of feels like it's an inland sea because it does have a bit of lower water, but sure. By the looks of it, he's gonna have the choice to move on a 2-2 tile. At the moment, didn't really make the decision. He does, of course, have a very good harbor on the right side, but he's not gonna have a 2-2 underneath his capital city. That will be a +5 Kothon if he moves 1 tile to the right. If we're looking now a little bit on Mayan's capital, and definitely his Malm is looking at those bananas, and yeah, he's gonna need to search exactly for the correct location for observatory. He does have quite a few locations here. Definitely those bananas did spawn near his capital, and by the looks of it, he's gonna have +4s, 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 no +6s, so no 3 additional plantations around the one single observatory. We do have again Cree over here, just picking a little bit. He did settle in place, and yeah, there we go. Phoenicia did make a choice. He moved 1 tile to the south actually, so he can get a connection between those 2 cities and get those boats out into the inner sea. Definitely he wanted to get a better Kothon, and that will actually give him exactly what he wants. Arctic Laser with a comment here, and Oko actually was saying that it was an interesting spawn. And Arctic Laser with how many remaps do teams get in the bracket phase? That is a question we should actually ask the referees, but I do believe they do get one per how to say, one per phase, one per best of 3, if I'm not mistaken. But I think Lady Arwin is here lurking in the stream chat, and she's definitely gonna answer that question. Tulan fan channel with I do prefer watching you in English than Kacheka in Russian. Oh bro, I mean, you know, I really, first of all, I want to say this, man. It is a lot for the content creators to actually get through all of this, and we're trying, of course, finding an uphill battle to actually get all of these games streamed. And personally, I do want to keep as much support as possible for all of the streams if I could. That's one of the reasons I try to evolve as much as possible the system that enables the streamers to actually get awareness from the communities. Second of all, of course, the websites, and the third of all, I do as much possible send the viewers to them. So please don't tell me that on my stream. I do enjoy Kacheka's stream as well. I do think he's doing an amazing job for the Russian community, and if you do enjoy my stream, I of course thank you for it, but please don't say that it is better than another stream or another, because I feel like it is my duty to keep all of the content creators in just one place. It's taking us a long time to actually get here, and I do think we have a lot more to evolve, and only working together we can actually get there. Thank you very much, sir. Let's actually take a look right now, come back to the game. Let's take a look at Persia as a spawn. He does have a 2-2 underneath his capital city. He does have a +3 harbor over there. Not sure if he's gonna go for one. Definitely Persia is not well known for going harbors, but definitely can do so. A lot of food from that rice tile, and it does look like he went for a he's gonna have a +3 near the mountains. I don't really see a geothermal or a +4 there, but maybe I'm mistaken. Like the screen is so like moving left, right, and center, so I'm trying to keep up with all of the information. My eyes are getting woo. Anyway, let's take a look at the Russian spawn right now with only a 2-1 underneath the capital. It does look like he's gonna have quite a bit of fresh water on the west side, but not that many rivers. So I'm not sure exactly, because I didn't see. I needed to observe how many hills he has versus how much flatland he has. If you don't know, Dance of the Aurora has been changed, and of course it does give you bonuses from the flat tiles of tundra you're gonna have around that holy site. So definitely it is important when you're thinking about it. Also, there we have it. Lady Arwin is coming with an answer, and she confirms what I was saying earlier. Definitely there is one remap token for the whole best of 3 phase. We do have a possible 3 games over here. Of course, the winner, or I should say who wins the most of this best of 3 series, will go further into the tournament. This is the lower bracket, so this is the last chance. Whoever like loses in these best of 3 series is not gonna go further. This is the end of the road for them. So definitely there's a lot hanging on these teams. They wanna show their best game at this point, and I do believe we're gonna see quite a show over here. Definitely a lot of experience gathered here on all of these 8 players. Let's check a little bit Krakow's position. It looks like he's going to be near Upsunor's Hollow, and by the looks of it, he's going to have quite a few chops and quite a few food tiles. It does look like he's going to have a little bit of desert, but I'm not sure he's going to actually use it. You know, whenever I see desert, I think Nazca, and it's been so long since I actually seen somebody build Nazca lines. I really want to see that in this tournament, man. One time, give me one time, man, one time. Anyway, coming back to this, we do have Candy in the game with Poland, and that, you can imagine, is just amazing for him. If he manages to get a Suz on it, he's definitely gonna get those free relics whenever he's gonna meet a Wonder, and they just need to be careful, first of all, to Suz it, and second of all, to not meet the Wonders before they actually have that Suzed. So it's not that easy to get them, but if you do start to get them, you can imagine Poland can just run away with faith generation and tourism. Remember, Poland is one of those nations that does benefit a lot from reliquaries, and it can do amazingly well on tourism and of course faith. And now coming back to Cree, it does look like Bezdomi today will have fresh water, but he's gonna be on the coast, the same coast as Persia. Good thing for them, they are on the same team, and they're definitely gonna send some trade routes between each other. We do have him with some 2-2 tiles to the north and a 2-1 settle. It does look like he's gonna have fresh water from a river to the west, but on the coast, only to the south, he has a little bit of fresh water. Oh wait, is it the same coast? Wait a second, I just see it and it doesn't look like the same coast anymore. I think I might have mistaken this, and maybe oh, okay, now I see it. Persia is on another coast. Okay, no, sorry, that was my bad over there. I thought it was actually Persia, but it is not gonna be Persia. And now we do have the remap. How to say, the remap vote. We're gonna see if they actually will keep this map or not. And by the looks of it, even Cree does have a really good spawn here. He is to the northeast of Persia. He's gonna trade on land with him, so it's all good. It's all fine. I think out of all of this, the last spawn that we should talk about extensively, but we don't really have that much to see. It is gonna be, of course, a Canada spawn. He's in the bottom tundra and he has a lot of it. Not that much fresh water, but definitely is already going for mining. And we do see a lot of deer in the capital. 3 deer tiles in range of that capital city. As you can see, amazing. Oh, there we have it. This is gonna be the map, boys. Let's actually get going for, oh my god, this Canada spawn, unbelievable. 4 camps spawned, 4 deer tiles in the capital city with 2 mines instantly that can be improved. He does have an iron mine, he does have a copper mine, and of course if he's gonna go Goddess of the Hunt, all of those tiles will actually give him 1 food and 1 production. Hey, good evening, Haley, and thank you very much, sir. You're leaving the stream in the background. Oh, much appreciated, bro, for the support, actually. Much love. Two Left Hands channel is saying that I understand mine are money makers. Wait a second, they're gonna do the money makers. Oh, well, I guess I'm not sure about the money, but I guess if he's gonna be far away from everybody else, sure, he can be the money maker. Not really known as the money maker, but we'll see. Definitely there's a lot of potential on multiple or I should say a lot of the civilizations in the game to actually get those gold coins, but at this point I'm not sure if Maya will be one of them. He does have a lot of choppable maize tiles, but I think he's gonna benefit a lot more for putting farms on them. Remember, Maya does not get that free housing, so every farm he will actually improve will give him a lot of benefit. In this case, I think a great path would be amazing, by the way, to the north. Hey Ripek, hello, and the Arctic Laser is saying us, is telling us that Canada does have 4 deer and 1 sheep. That's nutty. Oh, bro, nutty. Oh man. Anyway, we're gonna see what's going on here. Krakow is gonna definitely, or Cracovie as it is called in French, is definitely going for its religion, putting down that holy site, and I do believe he would definitely benefit from having 2 of those holy sites, but sure, if he's gonna want to go only 1, I mean, it's his choice, we can't really help it. It does look like Canada did improve 3 tiles. He's definitely gonna have craftsmanship bonus, and at this point it does look like he's gonna boost craftsmanship for everybody else. He's actually 9 turns away from it. Going for another one of those settlers, and the first one is actually going to the north. Interesting choice to go actually there. I think he would have benefited quite a lot more from sitting in the tundra, but I don't really see everything that is around him. We do have Russia to the north, played today by one of the Barking Gang players. Of course, it is gonna be Civfr, well known for its culture shenanigans. We got him with quite a few deer tiles of his own, and of course a fur tile. You can see that 1-4 deer. You can actually see he put down his lavra near the flat terrain over here. Malm is showcasing it, and definitely it is gonna give him quite a lot of faith from that tundra. I believe he picked this Dance of the Aurora. There's no actual reason to go for anything else when you place that tundra like that. How strong do you think the Mayans are as a civilization? Are they changed any in the mod? That's actually a good reason. A good question. I don't think we changed them that much in the mod, but I guess I would. I think. Wait. I think they went the bonus to their units got a little lower at some point from +5 to +3, but I would need to actually double check that information with the game, and maybe that is now the good choice to actually click on this, click on multiplayer, click on this, and then we go on whatever game. I'm gonna set a game, put it on private because why not? And I do want to see the information here, so I'm just gonna start it up and keep it on turn 1, so we can actually open up the Civilopedia and to take a look at the differences in BBG. I don't think anything else got touched with Maya. Housing should be the same. The ability to get the extra science from the plantations should be the same for its observatories, and I do believe he actually got that bonus a little lower. But anyway, just starting up the game here, and definitely I'm gonna follow up on that question. We do have Dido that already met Persia. They, by the looks of it, will know they are really close to each other. He's already improving his tiles in the lake, and by the looks of it, he's gonna have a lot of food generated from those. A bit of a bummer here, he didn't get a 2-2 tile underneath his capital, but he should be fine. He also has access to an iron tile to the north and of course a horse tile to the south. That is definitely gonna be a very good income of military resources, and by the looks of it, he also is gonna settle Mount Everest to the southeast over there. Malm is not actually showing us, but yeah, there we go, Mount Everest is here, so he just noticed it. He's gonna get a little more faith from those. Not that I can say Dido really, benefits from a lot of faith generated per turn, but it's still gonna be nice. Let's actually check it out here. Oh, it put me with the goals here. Okay, never mind. Mayan civilization. So of course it does not get that extra housing from settling on freshwater and the coast. You will get extra housing and gold from the farms, and plus one amenity for every luxury adjacent to the city center. The Hulce is a unique unit, and let's actually check out. Yeah, there we go. So it did get instead of a +5 combat strength, it did go down to a +3 combat strength from the base game, of course. And by the looks of it, all of the other the benefits are the same. +10 to all yields within 6 tiles, and -15 to all yields over 6 tiles. Okay, coming back to the game, it does look like we're gonna just drool on this Canada spawn over here. Still amazed he actually went to the north there. Definitely would have expected him to go to the south, and I think I also have him in the streams over here. Let me actually check it out. Is it here? No, it's not here. Is it here? No, it's not here. Where is it? Actually, over here, I think it is. Oh, did he stop the stream or something? I'm not sure what happened here, but it does look like I'm on another stream. What is this? Okay, this one would have been the stream, but I think he stopped it. Not sure exactly why. I think his stream got snagged on something. Anyway, let's actually come back to this to the caster one thing. So Maya is on 2 cities, going for another one in 2 turns. He's gonna pop it from Naranjo, his capital city. Already settled Palenque on the coast over there, and since he will have to the northwest Cree, he's gonna need to defend against those pesky units of Cree, the Okchitaus. Quite fast. We're gonna see if he's gonna make it. Definitely that a little bit of extra damage will help him a lot, and by the looks of it, we do have 2 cities from Persia as well. He's slowly but surely settling towards the west. He doesn't want to get as close as possible to his enemy over there and force him to go on land. It's always a sad sight, by the way, for any kind of civilization to actually go on land, but what can you do? That's one of the risks you take when you're gonna go with an evil civilization on a land prone map. but at the same time you do have a very good chance that you're gonna make a lot of gold. We do see projects over there by Poland. He definitely wants that religion faster rather than later, and I'm pretty sure he's actually gonna get it faster than he's gonna finish that second holy site. It was a 5 turns if I'm not mistaken. We do have Kree also settling a city on Chocolate Hills to the west side, and by the looks of it he's definitely gonna benefit from a lot of food production and science. Always good to have. But now that he sees what's going on here, especially sees Mayan scouts, I think he's actually gonna go towards Maya as soon as possible, towards the southeast. Needs to be careful to stay a little bit away from that sixth circle. And what we can actually see immediately in Maya land is he's already starting to improve his farms, definitely benefiting from that extra housing, and of course the gold is amazing, especially on the maize tiles. Look at that tile, it's a 4-1-3. Actually reminds me of truffles, but it's better than truffles, because why not? That is from the beginning of the game, boys. A lot of gold availability here for our Mayan player. One thing that I didn't notice but definitely would like to see are the city-states. Not sure if we're actually gonna see at some point the city-state drop down over there. Definitely would be interesting to see what's going on. And we got another pantheon. It's gonna be Dese de Rivières. I think that means river goddess, right? If I'm not mistaken, guys, you can actually pop anytime and tell me if I translate poorly from French. I'm not, of course, a native French speaker, and I try to do my best to actually logically figure out what they're trying to say. Okay, thank you very much, Randy. Thank you, bro. River goddess. Okay, back to this. We do have Temple of Artemis being built here from Ottawa City. He's definitely gonna have a lot of amenities. I do count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amenities just from that single wonder in the capital. That's gonna be amazing. Definitely with the extra food, extra housing, he's gonna have a ball of a time. We do have more lavras here, and that's one thing that I just noticed. He did have a +4 from it, so that kind of feels like it is definitely Dance of the Aurora picked by him there. So we will see at least 2 civilizations going for a religion, definitely Poland over here, and definitely we do see Russia. I don't really see Canada going for one, and he might have a bit of a trouble later on in the game. But as I was observing in the previous games, definitely Canada's game, when you're talking about religious Canada, is much slower at the beginning, but it ramps up very quickly during the mid to late game. But Vladimir, I think, didn't want to take the chance to actually go through that, and it just went the casual way, the normal way, just the production way. And he definitely has a lot of production and food in the cities. We do have, of course, Poland over there with the first religion. I believe he picked religious reliquaries with something. I don't know what, because we didn't actually see the religious screen. We will probably gonna see it. I'm not sure exactly when. More pantheons here, left and right, and we're just gonna need to wait for that information to come to us, and we're just gonna need to survive somehow. Talk about something else. Oh, Sprig just do mer. Oh, that's a god of the sea, right? Okay, there we go. He just got one more production from all of those coastal resources. Definitely the fish. 4-3-1 fish, the 3-1 fish, the 3-1 fish is gonna give him amazing bonuses. Already with the third city going to the northwest and building another settler. This is kind of dangerous, especially since we did see Persia more than a few times actually overwhelm enemies that did go for their fourth cities instead of just going the normal 3 cities, maybe into encampment, maybe into harbors, maybe into units or something else, because definitely spending that extra production into that settler is gonna cost him a lot of turns. In this case, Persia is gonna go for a fast campus. He did get a +3 over there to the south of his capital city, going for a third settler over there, and this is actually concerning because, okay, he got an extra campus that is going to be a +3. Definitely he's going to have extra science, but will he actually get everything else that he needs? That is a problem because at this point it does look like he's gonna be quite behind Dido, and that actually brings me up to the next question. I mean, did Dido see that? Did he notice Persia going campuses first? Because that's definitely a much slower gameplay than it would have been just going 3 cities instantly. Anyway, we got a settler here, definitely is in the face of Maya. He's gonna want to go there, and he's definitely gonna want to send some units. We're gonna see if he's actually gonna go for internals. By the looks of it, he does have a trader already from his second city, but I'm not sure if it's going to his capital or somewhere to the north. 3 cities from Russia. He's building more of those lavras. Definitely before the new age, we're gonna see the players go as fast as possible for their faith generation, especially and of course era score, because they do need both. More comments here in the stream chat. We do have Arctic Laser with could he be moving closer to Persia for trade routes? Yeah, wait, who? Who? And the second one would be the monkey Wazaru. Hello there, sir. Good evening. You're saying that the 4th settler of Dido, it's the escaping one. Oh. I mean, he's preparing so early. Yeah, definitely, man. Oh, you're saying about Canada moving when he settled second city to the north. Oh, okay. Well, I guess could be, but he's kind of far away and he's gonna need to trade through an enemy, so I wouldn't really count on that actually happening. I do think even Canada might actually go for either trading with cities. Oh, look at that stuff, man. Like, that city got put under siege by one single scout. What is that, bro? Like, the city is behind the mount, like backed up to the mountains, and because of that it doesn't have any route to actually, you know, escape. So you're actually gonna need to put units in front of it or fight somewhere else, because definitely this is weird. But anyway, we'll see what Dimitri will do. Beautiful Dido colors when it is white with purple letters. I guess. Okay, sure. I mean, sure, I do like the white there, and I guess the purple. We got that extra culture from the amber tiles that we saw settled there by, I think it was, wait, did Maya go plantation pantheon? Because I did see some extra culture that I feel like it shouldn't be there. And by the looks of it, we do have Rome over here with improving his quarry tiles. Let's check it out. No. Well, he did get amazed. Move to the south. Move to the south. This is actually surprising where he chose to put his observatories. Sure, they're gonna be near that plantation, the single banana on the west side, but I feel that it would have been much stronger on the right northeast side. Okay, so these are amber tiles. Okay, so he didn't go for anything that we know about. And yes, Crete did settle right in the face of Maya over here. And that brings me up to another thing. I would actually want to get a cup of water, because I only have like, how to say, coffee here. And sure, I do like coffee as much as the next guy, but at some point, you know, like, it messes with your brain, and I do need a little bit of water to actually, you know, handle the coffee much better. Give me 1 second. Oh, I got the cup, but I didn't get the water. Oh, I'm Pepega. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna need to do this in 2 little breaks, because I don't wanna miss that much action. We got the Temple of Artemis coming up next turn from the city of Ottawa, and it does look like we do have a pantheon here from Canada. He did go for Goddess of the Hunt. Look at his deer tile, it's already a 3-4-2. That definitely has an extra food and an extra production on it, including that, of course, upgraded to gold, which is amazing. A lot of more camps are to the north, and by the looks of it, he could have actually went God of Craftsman very easily. Those are 4 iron tiles, if I'm not mistaken, to the northwest there, with a horse tile as well. 3 cities. Where's the 4th one? Oh, by the looks of it, we do have Daido's scout and warrior just going casually to Persia's capital over there with impunity. They don't have anywhere to go, or I should say any unit that will come against them. There is a slinger defending that trade route of Persia, but it does look like he didn't get any shots on that settler or that scout. It was just moving way too fast. Now that Temple of Artemis has finished, definitely the city of Ottawa will grow much faster, and he does have a lot of land to settle to the southwest. Quite a few forests. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have a lot of rivers, but he could definitely play around them. And what we can see here, yeah, there we go. I wanted to see that scout. It does look like it did take a shot over there. One thing, of course, that I do want to point out about Maya and his game against Kree, even though we do have stronger units at the beginning from Kree, the Okchitaus, Maya's Hulches are actually extremely good, especially in that +3 range. And by the looks of it, he's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles that are actually touching the borders of Kree over there on that city. So he's definitely gonna get quite a few damage bonuses from that. Okay, sure, I'm not gonna be a fan of +3s, not like never. That's like 45 bonus, bro. That's really weak. That definitely doesn't make that much of a difference. But at the same time, man, oh man, Kree is gonna be in trouble just because of the Hulches. We got Lothar Maniac over here with a question: why is Poland picked often in these matches? Well, first of all, Poland is a very good faith civilization. In BBG it did get quite a few changes, including I think it got the ability to get a free relic when it creates a religion and founds a religion, I should say, and another free relic when it's gonna finish the beliefs of a religion, like get all 4 of them. And at the same time, if you do it synergizes really well with the relic its ability, and of course the fact that Polish bonus is towards relics anyway, as it gets more out of each of them. You can imagine it can do a lot very fast. And accumulating extra tourism from the beginning of the game does help you late game. You can actually expand, chop whatever you need, and of course using its ability to get the faith will open up so many doors. Also has a very good unique unit in the medieval era. You do get the Wing Hussar, which is extremely strong and can push through chokes very well. That's an amazing unit over there. So definitely a very strong civilization. I have seen it take over enemies quite fast. I have seen it push through the chokes. Wink wink, we've seen it this weekend in the CCC7. And at the same time, I do want to point out that of course I've seen it die to quite a few players, because at some point if you play correctly against it, you can actually take out quite a few of its teeth. Oh, we got actually a few wrinkled things here. Unfortunately, the stream is kind of not sure exactly why, but it looks like it's having some issues over here. Hopefully, it's gonna be fine here. Mal, please, no. Okay, let's actually watch his actual stream. It does look like it's a little bit better. Not sure exactly what. I think this is Discord effing up here. Yeah, I think this is definitely Discord. Let me see if I can move and join again so I can see the stream. Okay, yeah, it was Discord. Somehow it got weirdly shaped. Anyway, I think it's a little bit better over here overall, the bitrate and everything. Anyway, coming back to this, definitely Persia did manage to handle that one single Phoenician scout, and I'm not sure what happened to the warrior that was north of his capital. We do have the 4th settler of Daido going to the west side there, and by the looks of it, the same can be said about Russia to the north. He's already pumping up those shrines, so he's gonna get that extra faith. He already finished 3 of his lavras and going for more settlers. But there is a blizzard, and I guess Malm wants to see what the blizzard will actually do. I do notice that it improved one tile with an extra food, which is amazing. Oh, more than one tile. I see 1, 2, 3 tiles with an extra food, including that deer tile. It's a 2-4 now, and we will see a religion established over here in the cities of Russia. Since he did get all 3 lavras in the cities built, definitely he's gonna get the religion spread everywhere. And just imagine casually having a 2-4 tile in your capital city and a 2-2-2 iron, oh my god, not iron, what it is, copper mine. Like, what is this, bro? Not even spending a builder charge, like casually having, oh my god, man. Like, unbelievable luck over here. Definitely today we're gonna see Civfr extremely happy with his spawn. But I can say the same about Canada. Vladimir over here with so many deer tiles is gonna be quite happy. Look at those tiles, 3-3-2s, 4-3-2s, 3-4-2s. Oh my god, man, oh my god. We got him going for a campus. It's still gonna be only a +2, and by the looks of it, in the city of Quebec, it will be a +3 at least over there. He doesn't have that many. I'm actually surprised about the city of Quebec, but sure. Let me get that water. Okay, there we go. So, do you think I explained enough? Do you think it is time for the prediction to see who's gonna have the most chances to get this game going? We do have, of course, a Barking Gang on the right side of the screen and Team CC on the left side of the screen. Do you think it's time? Ah, water. Anyway, now that I got a little bit hydrated, let's actually see what's going on. I got a few more fuel bits in my stomach. And let's go through this again. Did we switch the era? Maybe that's gonna be the moment that we should actually get those prediction system going. It does look like Maya is trying to push and see what's going on here in the Cree land. He's getting a few of those, or I should say, yeah, one Kulche with another one coming from behind, and more are spawning from the cities. Definitely he wants to push a little bit and see what's gonna happen here. It does look like there was pillaged on the holy site next to the city of Cracovie, and definitely he pillaged that shrine. Don't think it pillaged, yeah, it didn't pillage the whole district. And by the looks of it, Polish cities will get that extra faith. Already he's gaining a lot of faith generated per turn. We are looking at the total score, and we got Civfr with 250 faith. But look at Monte go. He went for the first religion in the game. He rushed it as fast as possible, got the reliquaries, and with that free relic, he just got 358 faith in the bank. This is in the bank right now. 358. 8 science with 14 culture. It kind of feels like he went for well, no, he couldn't have went for culture. I'm not sure exactly what's that, honestly. I need to wait a little bit more and see his religion. Hopefully we're actually going to see that screen at some point. You know, the little toggle with the religion there. We do want to see it, bro. Come on, show it to us. Anyway, more of these Cothans are starting to show up in Phoenicia's land. He does have those 4 cities, and I do see a 5th settler. So he's gonna have a really good second era. That is because of those Cothans. It will give him that much needed extra science. With the monuments he has in the cities, he's gonna get extra culture, and overall it's gonna be great. Dido did go for God of the Sea, from what I've noticed. He does have that extra production on the coastal resources, and definitely there is no other pantheon that is going to give you that. We do notice that Persia is trying to go as much as possible towards Dido, to the west side, and he's gonna have a few cities to settle. Malm is showing us that definitely that one tile lake near the mountain would be a good choice. We start to see horses popping from the cities of Maya, and that is disturbing a little bit. We've seen it before. We actually seen horse rushes before, and definitely they are extremely strong still in this meta. And even with chops, as you can see, he's actually getting them as fast as possible against the cities of Kree. Even if Kree does have one unit that is gonna increase the city's defenses, definitely that heavy chariot inside of the city will make the cities take a lot more damage than usual. He is barely 4 turns away from discovering iron working, and I think he already has the boost by the looks of it. Vladimir is gonna be 3 turns away from getting it, and I don't think anybody's gonna be faster than that. Definitely it is gonna be danger time over there, and hopefully we're actually gonna see the action unfold. We got 1, 2, 3 turns until those horses will get to next to the city's capital, next to the city's borders, and will start smashing units left, right, and center. Of course, even the horses move quite hard whenever they're gonna move on the forest hills, so that's why I'm counting so many turns until there. We do have 2 more settlers popping from the cities of Persia. He's definitely moving to the west side. Still no encampment from anyone that I've seen at this point, so we're gonna need to wait and see who is actually gonna get a few generals here and there. We got a government plaza with audience chamber going down in the city of in the capital city of Kree, and he's still not really paying attention to what's happening to the east side, especially if he has vision over the Mayan cities. He could easily see those cities are 26 strength, so that would really give him, or 28 strength or 31 strength, that would really give him an idea that hello, and there are like classical units coming against you. There's probably horses coming against you. You need to, you know, build up an army, because if you don't, you're probably gonna lose that settle to the east. So bro, you gotta do it now. Give me a second so I can start that prediction, and it will give you guys the chance to actually use your channel points to predict the correct result today. Now that we've seen the early choices of the players, and of course we got to take a look at their spawns, we got to take a look at their bonuses, and of course I think we just went into the next era. We're probably gonna wait and see which bonuses did they get from the era score, but it's fine. In the golden ages, probably all of them will be in the golden age. We're gonna see that soon. We got the prediction going on right now. Who will win the casual question that we're just asking, throwing it out there? We got on the left side, we got Team CC coming from the Russian community. We got on the right side the Barking Gang. This is the first game out of a best of 3 series being played on the Highlands map. We do see Monte, Dimitri, Bezdomi with Vladimir playing for CC, and we got Sprig, Tirits, Omegaya, and Xifi playing, of course, for the Barking Gang. And at this point there is a lot of army going against the cities of Kree, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna wipe out quite a few of those warriors. Definitely Kree knows he's in a little bit of trouble, and he's trying to get some more of those horses on the how to say pre-builds, I should say, the warriors on the front lines, because he will get iron working soon. I think, wait, did he move away from ironworking? Because it looks like he's going for masonry, so I'm a bit concerned about his choice of going masonry. Vladimir was 3 turns, 2 turns ago. Maybe he doesn't have the boost. Did he improve? That's one thing I didn't check. Oh, he went for the government plots exactly on an iron tile, so he cannot get the boost. He might actually get the boost next turn from his ally, from Vladimir. Let's actually check it out. You can see it on the top of the screen over there. Yep, there we go. He did get the boost from Vladimir. Because he got a boost from Vladimir, we're probably gonna see, just saw it actually, that sword pop on the right side, and I think Tirits was just a little too late on attacking that unit. And that might be the end of that attack. But still, remember the Hulches, extremely strong unit. I'm pretty sure they're gonna deal a lot of damage in this case, and might actually kill quite a few of those Kree units. Kree definitely needs a lot more. Still not sure exactly what kind of Pantheon he took. From what I can see, he doesn't like have one that would be easy to notice. Anyway, we're gonna need to wait and see what he took. The same can be said about Maya. Don't know exactly what he took. It does look like his wait, no, we might actually know what he took. Did he take the Marsh Pantheon? Because it looks like no, he didn't, because he would have had on the maze tiles, or maybe that's not floodable terrain. Oh my god, so confusing, bro. Anyway, we'll see what this war will be like, and definitely the Hulches will deal a lot of damage, as you can see, against the units. Might probably take out that scout that is across the river. It is in a rainforest hill area, so definitely is receiving that ideal terrain bonus. And yeah, there we go. I do believe Kree just noticed his scout is extremely exposed over there, and started moving units out of the city so he can actually get positioning, and of course retreated that scout. It was way too out of position. At this point, of course, that sword does need to stay just in place, because he's not gonna attack the Hulcher with a very good outcome. So he's just gonna need to take the heat away, to take the damage, and just repair it as much as possible. Getting that extra defense from 45 is gonna be crucial in that case. We do have these settlers that are still moving towards the west side here, but I do believe at this point Dido has this. By the looks of it, if we look at the technology, he's already going for construction in 6 turns. That will allow him to move on ocean tiles, and at the same time build those quadrims, but I'm not sure if he's gonna need them. I was thinking what kind of other bonuses you would get from that at this point in time. I don't know, it feels like he should actually go for some kind of classical, maybe crossbow technology, because man, those immortals are crazy strong. It's gonna take quite a lot of him to actually defend against it, so I don't know, maybe I'm just worried for nothing at this point. But it looks like definitely Persia is eyeing that Dido civilization, so oh man. Also, it looks like Persia did go for double campus, and now we can actually see what's going on here. Oh, he retreated the Hulches. Wait, what? Why? Bro, that's a bit surprising. Anyway, I do see that Rome did go for God of Craftsman. You can actually check out that extra production from the strategic resources. That Iron Tile does have an extra faith as well on it. He did go for 2, 4, 6, 7 cities, and definitely benefiting from a free monument from the capitals, from all cities. It's gonna be it's gonna be amazing. I told you the coffee sometimes it plays tricks on your mind, man. It's just, you know, sometimes it's way too strong. Anyway. The fact that he's gonna get that extra production, the fact that he's gonna get the extra culture, and of course the free monument. The free monument actually allows the Roman cities to just go and build something else. It's either gonna be units, it's gonna be other cities, it is gonna be other builders and so on to improve the land, or districts, which is always amazing. It is quite a powerful advantage that you can get. We do see Canada did go for fast culture. He's actually building interesting array of theater squares over here. From what I can see, he's using his government plaza with the audience chamber already built in it. And oh my god, Liang going in the capital city, bro. And he can go left 3 and right 3. That is just insane. In one single city, he has so many resources that he can get the extra food, extra production on, not to mention he can get the extra housing and from Temple of Artemis extra food, and he's gonna get the extra production from the volcanic soil tiles as well. I mean, what can be better than that? I don't know, bro, it's just insane. Still waiting for that encampment from somebody on the map. It does look like nobody wants to benefit from that extra movement, and of course the extra +5 that generals will give them. But we'll see. Oh, there we have it. One encampment put down by Kree. Of course, he's still in an early war with Maya to the east, and he's gonna need as much help as possible. Already from what I can see, he's turning swordsman in the front city, so he should be fine. Starting to get quite a few of these commercial hubs out. Definitely that is a good choice here. He wants to get those extra trade routes between the cities. He did go Magnus in the capital, so everything should be or I should say those trade routes will get the extra food and production. And we got a few comments here in the stream chat. Not sure why he retreated them. Maybe he thought that they wouldn't have as much defense strength as they do. Looks like this is going to be a really tough game on both sides. Well, that is actually how Highlands game actually developed from what I've seen. You do have more land, you do have a lot of more possibilities to settle cities, and the distance between you and your enemy is not that small, so because of that you're not going to move armies fast on them. You can see there's a lot of hills, there's a lot of mountains, one tile chokes, and definitely that does help with the defense. So most of the time you're gonna see seeming being a priority over here, even though we do have of course on the map a few skirmishes. I of course mentioned Maya against Kree. We got Dairo that will be attacked by Persia. Rome is just expanding like there's no tomorrow. On the right side of the map over there we can already see there's a big patch of purple with yellow. We got Russia over here to the north that did probably get Monumentality era, and by the looks of it, he's already on 13 science with 18 culture, and he needs to prepare to defend and attack on the culture victory screen. And that means Guams, the great writers, the great artists, and of course the great musicians. He's gonna get from Lavras anyway, and we're gonna need to see quite a few theater squares being built. At the moment, I'm pretty sure Canada is actually leading the way in the Guam scene. Definitely he got those early theater squares. He did get Artemis. He got that extra culture and so on. Looks like the prediction is actually going to be close. We got CC with 5,000 points already invested in it, and the Barking Gang actually with 6,850. So whoa, okay, it's you guys have a lot more time to actually decide on this. I think 20 something minutes, if I'm not mistaken, to actually put your points in. And of course you do get to see what is developing over here. This is gonna be quite a long game. Oh, we got Russia with Feed the World, and is that the Lay Ministry? Did I see that correctly? Was that Lay Ministry? So Feed the World will give him that extra much needed food and of course housing from the shrines and temples. And the Lay Ministry, he's gonna get an extra +2 faith from the holy sites and an extra +2 culture from the theater squares. Tortututu with a comment here. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Much love from Romania, sir, towards France. And definitely in this case, it does look like it is going to be a close game between these two teams, and we're probably going to see, even if we're going to see a few skirmishes here and there, I don't really think it's going to be fast. I do think they do have choices and available options for them to defend. Also, oh my god, Malm is just showing us that Candy got soused by Monte. Monte is of course Poland, so he did notice where Candy is, did put extremely fast Amani in there already with 6 envoys, and by the looks of it he's definitely gonna have relics if he's gonna find wonders. That's the prerequisite. You're gonna need to find world wonders. Dido is gonna go and take out Singapore. Singapore is a city-state that is on the coast over there, and just casually putting cities on the other side of the lake, the inland sea. We do have an encampment being put down by Persia. That definitely means he's gonna get that general soon enough, and he needs all the help he can get against Dido's science. We already see that. Oh wait, no, Sprig, no, don't do it, bro. Sprig, I think, went. So he either missed the Golden Age, which I don't think he did it, but I think he went for pen, brush, and voice with Dido. And he's like barely on 10 science with 30 culture, when he should have been on like 30 science and maybe 15 culture. At this point I'm baffled. He does have 30 gold per turn, definitely a good result, but I don't know, man. Feels like it's not going his way. I don't know, man. Pen, brush, and voice, the first Terra, I don't feel like it's the strongest choice, but sure. We do see Omegayan with 29 science and 44 culture, and since we are on this screen, let's actually check everybody out. Everybody out. We got Tirits with 38 science and 30 culture. We got Vladimir with 33 science and 32 culture. Bezdomi is going to be on 24 with 22. Definitely lower than Tirits, but I think he does have the mountains to actually put down quite a few of those campuses, and since he did go for Magnus in the capital city, he's gonna benefit from that extra production, food, more population, and so on. So he should be fine. Wink, wink. I still would have liked a Pingala. Wink, wink again. But yeah, not everybody likes it. So I'm okay, bro. I'm okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get through this slowly. Amphitheaters being built here in the city of Ottawa. It does look like we're gonna have our money settled next turn, and oh my god, I can't wait to actually see what's gonna happen here. Can you imagine level 4 Liang in the capital? Oh well, Sprig did manage to finish Singapore. He took out a city-state that will be, of course, his city-state. Most of the time we're gonna see, well, all of the time we're actually gonna see the players go for only one single city-state. That's how the rules work, and by the looks of it, that was his choice. That was the only one that was actually on the inland sea, so I guess it was an easy choice. Getting of course closer together to Canada, which I'm not sure he's actually gonna D-Day. If you look at the map here on the bottom left side of the screen, we do have of course 4 cities from Canada that are getting higher and higher. He's definitely settling as north as possible. Not sure exactly why. Maybe land availability is problematic there. We do have more Hulches showing up, and they are starting to have quite a few promotions on them, but by the looks of it, those Kree swords did stay in place, and that means they got the 45 bonuses and everything. So and of course a general just popped in the city. That means it's definitely going to be a lot harder for them to push through. So that war zone just entered into a stalemate phase. Nobody's actually gonna push through anybody else there. We do have Immortals pushing from Persia, and by the looks of it, still actually Maya is trying to push in. I don't really think he's gonna go anywhere, and yeah, there we go. He just noticed there's a general, and he's definitely not gonna have any kind of success. We do have Sprig coming up with more science. Maybe he finished one of his campuses. Is definitely, I guess, a tactic to go for more campuses. In this case, does he even have... Wait, what? So he went Moksha in the capital city. He went Pingala in the second one. He didn't build yet one single campus, but I think... Oh, that was Pingala. That was Pingala going into the city and got that extra thing from the population, the extra science. We got the city of Rome with Colosseum in 4 turns. That is definitely gonna be amazing here, and it looks like he's gonna be the designated gold maker. Already going for a lot of commercials, already building those markets in them, and when he's gonna get Colosseum, he's gonna get a lot of amenities to go with those cities and population as well. That is gonna be quite something for at least 6 cities. Maya is still gonna need to put quite a few more cities here, and I'm curious to see if he's actually gonna get that city to the west. He does have 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So there is a location over there on the I don't know what he's putting down cities here. What he's, I don't know what Malm is doing, but sure. Another one of those meteors just popped onto the map, and that's gonna be a free heavy cav unit for somebody. Yeah, and there we go. I do see that settler is moving to the west side. That rainforest hill between the horses and the 2 hulches is definitely gonna be settled here. And he does have one going to the east there. I guess he's gonna stay on the coast, and that will open up the possibility for him to trade on the water with Omegaya. From what I can see here, definitely Canada is going to the north. Since he didn't go religious, doesn't really have that many bonuses from sitting in the tundra, but still that extra food, extra production from the mines and so on would be great in the tundra, so maybe he wants to do that. At the same time, he's starting to get quite a few of those guams. The great writer I saw he's gonna pop next turn, and oh my god, this look at the capital, bro. 442 tiles, 432s, and that's only Liang with one single promotion. Look at that deer tile, the 532. Like, what is this, bro? What is this? He can definitely go and get another 2 promotions, get that extra housing from Liang, and of course get that extra food. I can actually show you what I'm talking about. Liang. On the right side of the tree over here, we do have agriculture with a +1 food on the city's revealed resources. Then we're gonna have the housing boom, which will give him a +1 housing for every district and wonder in the city. And then zoning commissioner, you know, it's like zoning commissioner with +1 production on the city's revealed resources. Oh my, can you imagine how many resources are there and how much production he's gonna get? Like, bro, bro. That is gonna be something. Oh my god, 39 cents, 30 culture, 40 reads. We got Omega with 39 cents with 51 culture. Definitely going very high with its first of all pen, brush, and voice, golden age, and second of all with a lot of those districts being built here, and quite a few cities with monuments. A very good strategy with Rome, of course. Pen, brush, and voice is the way to go. Dill Pickle 42, hello there. And we got Paul Hers. Hello, good evening, sir. He pins the 13 cities within range if he could settle them. Oh, that's what he's doing. Okay, so I guess that's in 246. Oh, I guess he's no, you know, I think he's not. Well, wait. You think he's going for the actual cities, or he's telling us what the borders of the 6 tiles are? Because I see it could actually be that as well. Definitely we can benefit from having those marked tiles over there, so we can get a read on how much space is 6 tiles, so we know exactly the bonuses. Didn't notice Dido and Canada were on the same sea. Yeah. They are? Really? Dido in Canada? Oh, wait. I mean, Canada didn't settle coastal, so they're close to each other, but not actually coastal, as in they cannot attack their cities. I guess you can say that he can D-Day, as in he can move the units on the water and disembark on the other coast and so on, but it's not going to be easy. And look at this, oh my god, Poland didn't actually find out he has a wonder to the southeast. Okay, it's not gonna be a good wonder, but that's a free relic right there. That is definitely a free relic when he's gonna reveal this, because he still has Candy as a city-state suzerain, and that's gonna be amazing. He just needs to get a scout there, and he's gonna be so happy when he's gonna find that, and so sad that he found it so late in the game. We do have a few of these immortals starting to show up on the borders of the city of Dairo Ainuk, but probably not gonna do much over there. They're gonna throw some spears and that's about it, or arrows, whatever. Still no general from Persia. It does look like he went for an encampment in the second city instead of the capital city, which most of the time you do want to get with, of course, Persia, because you do get extra production from the internal trade routes. I think he's actually trading with... Wait, what is he trading with? Because I see a trader coming from Shar-i Kumis, but not going to Pasargadae. It's actually going to Susa. So maybe he's trading with Susa internally. I don't know, it feels, well, I guess he wants to build a road to that city. That's probably why he wants to get there, but I feel like it would have been much easier to just send it to the capital and benefit from Magnus in the meantime. I don't know, maybe that's just me. We get to look very fast here on the general side, and it does look like we got quite a few points here on Persia, but definitely not enough to get what he needs to get a general. And since he doesn't have an amazing amount of units, nor does he have pre-builds, it doesn't look like he's gonna get an attack going anytime soon. His units are mostly for trying to take away the attention of Dido than actually taking away any cities, which, I mean, sometimes it does pay off. Sometimes you do unbalance your enemy, you know, from getting units in his face, but at the same time we do have, I think, experienced players in this lobby, so they do know exactly how many units they would need to actually defend themselves against X, Y, and Z armies. It's definitely not going to be as easy as it sounds to actually unbalance them. Oh, look at that. Poland is actually going to the southeast with a few settlers, and he's probably going to find that wonder soon enough. Definitely he wants to settle that one-tile lake you've seen between the wonder, between Upsunar Hollow and, of course, the Polish cities. I would love to actually see what the faith income is at this point, because I see he finished Great Bath. He's only going to benefit from one tile. It's only a 3-2, as in 3 food and 2 faith. But, no? Hypatia got recruited by Tirits, by the way. That is Maya. Okay, so he's gonna definitely get a free library and, of course, a free point of science for each library built in his empire. That's amazing. Come on, Faith. I'm also curious if Poland over there has already more than one single relic from establishing his religion, and how many relics he got from you know, getting wonders discovered after Candy. Candy is amazing. It does look like we got Maya, of course, with an encampment of his own. He did manage to get one general of his own, and that equals out the damage against Kree. It's gonna be much tougher for Kree now to push onto him. Audience chamber getting built in the capital city of Maya, and by the looks of it, more of those libraries will finish. I think he already popped Hypatia in El Mirador. From what I can see, it does have a library in that city, and that's gonna give him so much. Anyway, we got 9 more turns until the next era, or I guess a few more turns until the next era. Sprig is 48 points out of 54. We got Vladimir 48 out of 55. Quite a few more points to go, 7. We got Bezdomi 54 out of 62. Definitely needs a lot more points, 8 of them. We also have Xifi, 1 single point away from getting a golden age. Definitely a very good result for him, and he's probably gonna get it easy peasy. But then we have Omegaya with Tirits that might not actually get it. We got him very, very far away, even from a normal age, which is quite sad. And definitely, you either want to go for golden age or you want to go for dark age. Normal age, that's gonna be bad. That's no, sir. That is no. Anyway, it does look like we're gonna need to wait and see if the players will go for it. Hey, Super Cookie, good evening. And I guess we got more comments here in the stream chat. Savukala, hello there, sir, and good evening. Small recap, has there been any early aggression? We do have two, I guess, early aggressions, but not any city. There weren't any cities taken over. As you can see here, we got Maya attacking Kree. We do have Persia creeping closer with cities and a few units going against Dido on the mid left side of the screen, on the mid-west, I should say. We do have Rome that is seeming away, Russia is seeming away, we got Canada seeming away, Poland seeming away. Like everybody is basically preparing their land for the mid to late game. You know, when the tanks come out to play, when the artilleries come out to play, where the nukes, the bombs, you know, like that sort of play. It does look like it's gonna be quite a long game. We're barely touching turn 50 here, and definitely we got quite a few cities already settled. It does look like there is only a few more minutes available for you guys to predict with channel points the question who will win, and of course you do have CC on the left side and the Barking Gang on the right side. Mexican Zero, great stream so far, thanks for making it interesting. With much pleasure, sir. I think it is helping me as well as the stream, how to say, entertainment value. I do hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully I'm gonna get better and better. It's I guess an ongoing project of mine to get better. First of all, at English, I need to get better of English because it's not my mother tongue, and I do have quite a, I guess, a lot of to catch up to the ones that speak English, you know, from their early ages. The second of all, of course, I do think Civilization 6 can be extremely entertaining if you get the correct commentary going, and I'm trying to find that formula, but it does take me a little bit of development over here, and hopefully you guys, of course, with your feedback and with stream after stream after stream and tournament after tournament, we can actually get there. Very close, guys, to getting an extremely fun tournament over here. Anyway, it's been so long. Like, you know, this is one of those melancholy, how to say, weak moments of mine, bro. Weak moments. Anyway, coming back to this, we do have quite a few cities already settled by Maya, but he's definitely not gonna have of extremely strong observatories. I'm still wondering exactly why he built those observatories on the website of his capital city and to the north of his second city, but I guess gold would have made a choice there. The city of Poland did manage to discover at least one tile of that Upsuner Hollow, and I do believe he just received the one extra relic. If we look at the yields tab to the top, Monte is already making 151 faith a turn, and we got Cifi over there 143 faith a turn, and definitely Monte is much better handling that income of science with 27 science a turn and 29 13 gold as well, while Cifi is, I should say, playing Russia, so Russia is well known for not actually making a lot of gold. Most of the time you're gonna see Russia balance to 0. There's a lot of districts to build when you're gonna talk about holy sites, and if you don't go tithe, it's definitely gonna be hard. This time I'm actually extremely curious what kind of religion did Monte go, especially his second belief. The first belief I know, I mean, that's easy to understand, that's reliquaries. He's gonna get the triple yield of the relics he has in the city's work, and he's definitely gonna get a lot of faith generated as well as tourism. Also, Monte is 5 turns away from getting his monarchy. That means, of course, divine right, I should say. That definitely means he's gonna discover those wing hussars, and by the looks of it, we got an army of pre-builds of heavy chariots moving to Shar-e Kumis. Those are definitely gonna turn into knights at some point, but I don't really think he has enough of a difference in technology to Dido. Maybe that's just my read. There is no Diplo victory. There should be a Diplo victory. As far as I know, we didn't disable it. And did Dido lose their settler? Wait, where? The one to the southwest? Well, not yet, I guess. I'm not sure what settler you're talking about because I don't see any settlers snatched here. Also, IMC Grad, hello there, good evening. Oh, J6Co, you're saying that 6 tiles away from the camp. Oh, what are, that was an answer to the question, what are those markers on the map? And yes, definitely, Malm put the markers on the map so we can actually see what is the 6 tile radius around the Mayan capital. That is, of course, where he benefits from those extra points in his cities, and at the same time he benefits from extra damage, the +3. It's definitely not a lot. +3, it won't make or break anybody's game. Oko 1313, the one with the scout, was exposed and next to a Persian scout earlier. Oh, I see it. Okay, so I guess he shift entered them. So he basically went back or moved with the scout on it and just gently, you know, attached them to each other, and it was fine. Just a few more turns to go into the medieval era, and we don't really see any breaking news over here. It does look like most of the players are either preparing for war, trying to get the pre-builds going, and trying to get the generals, or just simming away in the corner. We do have Vladimir with a 48 science and 62 culture on Canada. We also see Crete did make it to 58 science and 50 culture with 29 golden at the same time. That definitely puts him on par with Tirits, that is fighting him on the right side with 56 science and 35 culture, but only 10 gold. And you can definitely see that Crete should be quite fine over there, even with Tirits extra 10%. And of course the +3. We do have, of course, Omegaya just happily simming away on the right side. He did manage to finish Colosseum, 57 science with 83 culture a turn, also 33 gold. Also we got Sprig over here with 35 science, 52 culture, and 70 gold already. So definitely I think they should be fine, even if there is a 20 science lead on Dimitri. It's not that big of a difference, and I don't think it's gonna matter that much against Sprig. It kind of all depends if Sprig goes top 3 or he's actually gonna go through the middle 3. So he discovers Musketman, so he discovers metal casting, and of course ballistic, which will reveal his field cannons. So looking at the tree, the technology tree, you got on the middle part of it, we do have horses, iron working, of course. On the bottom we got stirrups then, and this is what we call the middle part because it's, you know, directly in the middle. We got stirrups, then gunpowder, then metal casting, and then ballistics, which is a direct line of very good units. The melee for musketmen, we got heavy cav knights, and then we got bombards for a better siege unit. Then we have the Pygen shot as an anti-cav, a very powerful one. And then we got the field cannons, which upgrade from the crossbows, and we're gonna have cuirassiers over here. Definitely going middle 3 most of the time is gonna be good to attack or defend, but there is value to go top 3. Of course, industrialization over here would be amazing, and of course going bottom 3 to reveal refining and steel would be nice as well. So you do need a lot of science, you do need a lot of everything else to actually go through both areas of the technology tree. We now start to see a few walls, and in the series of Dido, he's definitely defending against those immortals. Doesn't really have any other technology than the classical units there. I do see he does have a horse, he does have a sword. I guess he wanted a little bit of diversity just to get the era score points, and by the looks of it, we got a race for the 4th, or is that the 3rd? I'm not sure if it is the 4th or the 3rd general, but it is still 30 points, and we do see Maya, Crete, and Persia making points in there, in that area, in that aspect. Quite a few settles here from Russia to 4, 6, 8, 9 cities over there to the northwest of the map, and he's definitely getting a lot of faith generated already. Got the necessary era score for the next golden age, and that brings me up to the next subject. What do we have here? Civfr, 62 out of 60, definitely got his. We got Emoigaya, 57 out of 54, definitely got his. Tirits is probably gonna miss it, 45 out of 47, has a little bit of a problem here. We got also Sprig, 61 out of 54, definitely got his golden age. Then on CC, we do have Vladimir that did manage to get enough points. We got Bezdomin with enough points and Monte. While Dimitri might actually be a problem here. He didn't get it, and that might actually be his sacrifice, because at this point you do see that he's building as much of an army as possible. That means he's definitely gonna try to attack Dido at a certain time. I guess it's gonna be night Cuirassier timing. You know, from what I can see, it's gathering there. Maybe he's gonna do a night push, but I don't really think that's gonna be successful anytime soon. Against knights, you just get crossbows, and that's basically attack over right there. And I do think he should be getting quite a few crossbows, but I guess oh well, we'll see. I mean, I didn't see that many defensive units, so I'm gonna refrain from making that many comments or predictions, because it's, yeah. Tortututu with a comment here. This is a best of 3. Next games are going to be late or tomorrow. That is something that I do try to keep as much updated on my Discord, and of course you do get the information from civ6worldcup.com website. We do have 3 games from this series that already got scheduled, and the rest of ones we're probably going to announce later tonight or tomorrow. We're still waiting for the teams to schedule them properly. We do give quite a lot of I should say room and adaptability for the teams to schedule against each other, because they're coming from all over the world. We got teams from Europe, we got teams from North America, and we had teams from Brazil and of course Asia. So definitely it is quite challenging to get all of the time zones to connect in one single hour. In this case, we have this game today played that started to be played at 1900 GMT. It will be the next game, the second game will be tomorrow 1900 GMT on the same on the same stream. We're gonna have I'm gonna stream it, and we're gonna see I'm not sure if you're gonna see Kacheka, but he said, actually I think he confirmed it, he's streaming for the Russian community over here. And at the same time, I'm not sure if Malm will be here. He's definitely streaming for the French community, and this is actually his stream. He's giving me a stream for this is actually him, and he's giving it to me on Discord, so I can actually restream in English. Most of the time you're gonna see priority observers in the game with the same language as the players. So a French team will get a French caster, a Russian team will get a Russian caster, and so on and so forth. And we do try to limit the amount of casting slots as possible in the games, because sometimes it does cause a few problems. But anyway, coming back to this, as much as possible on my Discord, on Spot TV, I do try to keep an updated schedule with multiple tournaments that are going on. Right now there are 2 of them. Of course, we have the CWC Season 4, then we got the Civfr Squadrons, and I'm waiting for more tournaments to actually start up, so I can get the information over there. I heard something about LBC handling one, and I think we're gonna see a new Russian tournament starting to show up, starting to get there. So yeah. Anyway, we got into the voting stage, and oh my god. Okay, so Russia did finish his religion. It's gonna be Stupas, and it's gonna be defender of the faith. Oh, wait, Defenseur de la foi. Foi is faith, really? Foie gras. Is that like grass faith or something? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just like, that's the first thing that came to mind when I saw the word fro. I mean, yeah, I know it's dumb, but sure. I'm sorry. No, I'm. Anyway, it does look like we got a few choices over here in the resolutions. They're gonna go for double or no points in one how to say in one great person type, and the second one I honestly didn't get to see what they chose. Oh, it's gonna be a unit type, so it's a +5 or -5 for a unit type. They're gonna go for recon. They're gonna go for that double thing for the great prophet or not great, or I should say great person or not great person. And then we're gonna have, of course, the diplo victory points that is gonna go towards someone. We're gonna need to wait another 2 minutes for the players to settle on the choices in the World Congress scene. Definitely it is important how much they get. And at this stage in the game, for example, for Persia, would be extremely important to get +5 on the heavy calves, but that would be very, very dangerous for the enemy team, because the same +5 will go for Monte, which does have the wing hussars, which as far as I know are heavy calves. So, oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage, bro. Oh my god, the wing hussars are already powerful enough. Imagine just getting more, you know, more of that. It's strength is just unbelievable. And I do see you could actually get the wing hussars given a little bit of time with faith and just send them towards Dido at the same time as we see the heavy the knights coming out from Persia. I don't really believe in this attack though. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like this knight attack won't probably go anywhere, and it's probably gonna bump into Sprig's defensive line. Even if, oh wait, there is no Sprig defensive line. Sprig, what are you doing, bro? Like there's like an archer here, a swordsman there, a scout. Wait, what are you gonna do, bro? Tickle his way out of the choke point? Like really? Anyway, we do have, of course, heavy cav getting a +5. Ooh, that's gonna be hard. Then we're gonna have Admiral getting no points or more points. I'm not sure. Accumulate point, generate pours type. I think he got more points, double the points. And in the Diplo screen, it does look like Civfr just got 2 more points. Civfr is playing Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Is it Canada? Oh, well. Oh, no, it's Peter. No, sorry. I just noticed that it's Pierre Legrand. Okay, that is definitely Peter the Great there, so... he's playing Russia. Okay. Well, one of those Tundra civilizations. He definitely will have... I think he already built Mahabodhi Temple. That's how he got that religion finished. And I'm still waiting to see what... Poland's religion is, because man, oh man. Okay, there we go. Last moves coming out from Persia. He's definitely catching Dido by surprise. He's gonna wiggle his way with those knights between the choke points, and he's definitely gonna take the city of Ziz at least. There is no defensive unit over there. We do have Sprig with a lot of science and quite a lot of gold. 91 science and 243 gold in the bank, but not that many pre-builds, and that definitely is gonna be a challenge over here. I do see they are taking their time to actually do everything here, and there we go. The city is already under siege. There was a horse bot there, but definitely with the extra +5 to the knights, the heavy calves, and the general and everything, it's definitely gonna be a lot easier for him to go through the cities. Now we do have a knight upgraded in the city of Tyre, or coming from the city of Tyre. He did manage to get a heavy chariot upgraded to a knight, and that definitely is gonna keep the choke over there, but he needs to build more. He needs to do something right now, maybe chop some more, maybe do some more knights, because at this point in time he's gonna start losing cities, and he doesn't have the necessary unit count. It's just unit count right now, plain old unit count. You do need line of swordsmen, you do need crossbows or archers or something behind them, so you can actually attack the units in front of them and so on, and most of those units actually help you develop your empire anyway. So You can say that, oh, but building units is not going to help you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're going to get bonuses, you know, in the science screen, in the technology tree, because you're going to build crossbows, or you're going to build archers. Like for 3 archers, you're going to get the tech for machinery, right? You're going to get the boost. That's a lot of science. That is, look at that, a third of the science there. It's like 60 science. Like, really, bro? That's a lot of science. If you talk about, you know, getting, how to say, monarchy, getting to monarchy, or wait, no, this one, metal casting boost, again, 2 crossbows. You just upgrade 2 crossbows and boom, that's a lot of science, like instant. You get the metal casting over here, 438 science. You can imagine it's 100 and something science just if you get that boost. And most of the time you're gonna see the experienced players just go through the boosts, and of course the civic inquiries as well, or however they're called. Let me actually see. There is a I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. Come on, bro. Like, really, you don't tell me what it is. But anyway, you do see there is a boost over here in the culture screen as well. The first city of Dido got raised between the mountains. It didn't look anyway nice over there. We do start to see a few crossbows popping from the cities, and more of those knights with heavy chariots are gonna start showing up. Cannibals are also showing up on the borders, of course, coming from Persia's land, but I don't really see a good count of units here. And I would actually love to see the damage counters between those knights and the other knights, because I feel like definitely Persia does have the upper hand over here with that knight, with that general in tow. But I might be mistaken, because that I'm not sure if that is a hill or not. So that would give him the extra fortify, that would give him the terrain bonus, the +3. So he would be on +9. So yeah, might actually be enough to defend a little bit. It's all about the promotions now on the knights. If they manage to get the +10 on like the first promotion, the +10 on the left side against fortified units, they could definitely punch through the defenses quite fast. We'll see. And that's one thing that come on, bro, show me. I do see more trade routes coming out from Dairo's cities on the coast, on the west side, and definitely he wants to get as many as possible. Not sure where he's sending them though, because it does look like he's sending them somewhere in the south or west or something. Maybe it is to the city-state across the sea. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Oh, wait. Was that a one-shotting swordsman? This is one of those moments you do like this is what, bro? Like, really, bro? Did you just one-shot my swordsman? Like, really? Okay, well, sure. I'm just not gonna build swordsman anymore. Man, that, you know, the +5 on the heavy calves, coupled with the extra bonus you get from the general, coupled with maybe at some point he's gonna get the +10. That's definitely gonna be insane. Anyway, at this point it does look like the city of Utica is under attack. We do have a low HP knight over there next to the city, but it's fine. It's still in the yellow range. Even though he's probably gonna get attacked by Utica, it's probably not gonna be down that fast. One thing that I would also like to learn is, oh, wait a second. Canada managed to get a settler from Dido with a levied unit. Wow, amazing. He levied Bologna and he just took out that settler. Like, okay. That's another one of those moments, you know, like, unbelievable. Yeah, you don't even know what to say at this point. It's like, really, bro? You just levied the city-state to take my settler? Like, really? One-shotting swordsman on the right side, taking my settler on the left side? Like, bro, leave me alone, bro. Anyway, we do have more of these camps upgraded here, and definitely with that extra production on the volcanic soil tiles, as you can see, he does have quite a lot of production in the city of Ottawa. Would love a tally up, but I'm pretty sure it's above 30 right now, and with its 13 pop, he can use that population to work most of these tiles, which is gonna be amazing. Extra housing from Audience, extra housing from Liang, extra housing from Temple of Artemis. You can imagine he's gonna get it to maybe a 20 pop city. That would be quite impressive. Dairo seems to be in a lot of trouble. We got a comment here from the stream chat. Savokala is making an observation, and definitely I feel like he's in trouble. But at the same time, I think he's gonna survive this overall. I do see a skirmishes going on between Maya and Kree. Maya did manage to get his own knights, and I don't really see Kree with his own knights, but I do see Kree having double the amount of culture that Maya has, even though they do have the same amount of science. So I don't really like his chances to actually punch through the defenses of Bezdomi. Zin Maya going against Bezdomi. They're probably gonna still be in a stalemate unless one of them F's up in the unit count. That's always a possibility. You're always gonna have that possibility to underestimate an enemy and not build enough units at the correct amount of time or have enough pre-builds, just like we're seeing over here happen. Like if he had a few units in the choke point with a few crossbows behind them and a few and that's about it, I think you wouldn't have lost anything. But we've seen it happen time and time again. Unfortunately, these things happen. We got Apadana finished here in the Russian cities. I do see Oracle as well finished. We do see quite a few of those theater squares, 3 of them if I'm not mistaken, and he's building more of those amphitheaters. The same can be said probably against about Poland and Canada. We got actually Poland with 54 science and 48 culture, but he's not building any kind of army, and that is definitely surprising. I was expecting him to build an army. Wait, what is that jardin? Oh, that's Hanging Gardens? Did he just place Hanging Gardens over? Okay, sure. That feels like, oh, I guess he wanted to take out something of that tile. I don't know. That's surprising, bro, surprising. Exceptional timing over here on the wall. The wall will finish in 1 turn in the city of Utica, and that will definitely delay the takeover of that city, even though it was extremely low HP. I don't really believe the knights will have, yeah, they won't have enough damage to punch through the defenses. They do need to take that wall down to at least half HP. There is a catapult coming over there, and we do have more on the way, but I think the knights will just stop the flow of units towards the city of Utica, and that's definitely going to be a problem. Now there are quite a few knights coming from Dairo, and it looks like that city might actually survive here, even though actually the knights on return don't take that much damage. Might actually be to his advantage. We'll see what he's gonna do. He does have 3 movement on the catapults because of that general, so he has the option to move and shoot, which is always nice. Is that a hill? I think that's a hill, right, on the stone tile on the quarry. So that means he could actually shoot down the wall's defenses. Hello there, I am Super Guy Fieri. This is competitive Civ. Yes, sir. This is actually the World Cup. We're looking now at the lower bracket, and we got a best of 3 here. The game 1 out of a best of 3 series between Team CC and on the right side we got the Barking Gang. Team CC is coming from the Russian community. They did manage to get the highest slot over from there, and on the right side the Barking Gang did come out from the Civfr tournament. That is the Francophone community, and I think it was on the 3rd slot, but I'm not sure, or 2nd slot. Was it Pyramid, Barking Gang, Ulysses or something like that, if I'm not mistaken? And also welcome. It's yeah, we're trying to get there. We're definitely trying to expand as much as possible and do these competitions, and at the same time learn how we should actually develop them, because it's definitely challenging. We got a game that requires quite a bit of time and requires a lot of skill, a lot of hours being put, just like any other game, competitive game I should say. So I do believe these these players do need how to say, do need to be mentioned as much as possible. They put a lot of work into getting their skills up at this game. It does look like the city of Utica will probably fall at some point, even though we do have quite a few attacks there on the knights. I don't really believe they're actually going to go down, and by the looks of it, the city will need only 2 or 3 hits to be totally overwhelmed in its defenses. We do have another catapult attack next turn, and from what I can see, even if we do have defending knights from Dido, they're definitely not as powerful as the Persian knights. And one thing, oh wait, maybe I can see it now. So I want to see if he has, maybe you guys can see it. Maybe can you translate from French? Does Persia have the +5 on the melee units from the card, the Dark Age card? So I see he has the resolution, I see he has the general, I see he has the +3 from being Persia, but I don't know what this is. Poissons, they combat +5 by something on the second screen. Totally unities, they combat this is the one, right? So he has the +5 card, if I'm not mistaken. That means he wanted to be in a Dark Age. So he's gonna use that card +5. Oh my god! So that's why that knight is 65, and he's not benefiting from the extra +10 against units against you know, that are fortified. That is insane, bro. That is quite a lot of damage. And Dino is using these knights quite efficiently. Well, he's trying to defend as much as possible. Not sure if I would say efficiently, because they should have been in the choke points much earlier. But he's doing his best to actually take out as much health as possible from the knights of Persia. And he might actually take... Well, oh no, because of that, he won't be able to take back the city of Utica. That's definitely going to be a problem. Because there we go, he just lost it. And when he lost it... when I should say Persia took it out, he just raised it to the ground, and that's another city that got raised here. I do see Canada is trying to move his settler back to his cities. There is still this skirmish going on between Maya and Cree. Yeah, it's definitely a stalemate. Both of them have generals, both of them have units. It should be fine. Nobody's actually getting an advantage there. I do see projects being built here for Isaac Newton, and it looks like Rome will probably get it. 3 projects will finish next time, and that's more than enough points to actually recruit it. Don't really see if anybody else is doing it. He's in a race with Persia, and probably Persia won't have the necessary production to do this. He's probably gonna need to do more units. Oh, there we go. Cree was actually trying to go for it, but he's gonna be 1 turn too late unless he chops as much as possible. I think he chopped 1, but that's not gonna be... Oh, he has 2 projects coming out next turn. You see that the front city, he has another project coming out from there, so that's gonna be 2 projects. He might actually have enough. I'm not sure how they're on the how to say on the lobby scene, because it does matter. And I'm sorry for touching the microphone. It does matter a lot if you're gonna get the higher slot. That's always a problem for quite a few players, and that's one of the reasons the Civilization organization, the CWC, I should say, the Civ World Cup organization did try to get a set amount of how to say slots for the players. Like you get a 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1 kind of setup. I believe it's like that, if I'm not mistaken. So everybody gets bonuses, or we try to dwindle the bonus as much as possible that you get from being higher slot. Then of course having the first vote. 2 cities gone and 1 settler stolen for Dido. Yeah, definitely Dido is in quite a bit of trouble here. He's definitely gonna have to do more settlers. Well, I guess that's not that problematic for Dido. We do know that he gets extra production into making settlers. He probably went Ancestral Hall, not really sure, because we didn't see that bonus go through, or it's Government Plaza yet. I think is that a diplomatic quarter, or is that a Government Plaza? I don't really see it, so problem in his southwestern city on the coast. We got more of these universities starting to come out, and maybe that I missed it, but I think Omega did manage to get Newton, which is a very important scientist. Let's actually see if he got it. Who got it? No! Crete did manage to snatch it. Unbelievable. You see Rome still has 221 points out of 155. Doesn't want to take this one, but it does look like Crete did manage to just snatch it away from him. Those two projects were just enough for him to actually get it. Unbelievable. We got Rome here with more settlers. Definitely he wants to get as many cities as possible. He is also building up a defense against culture victory, and at the same time you can see his sim is definitely extremely good, putting his bath between the cities, definitely using those baths to enhance the adjacency of the industrial zones, not to mention using his other districts just to get as many bonuses as possible. At the same time, the war between Dairo and Persia is starting to slow down quite a bit. Persia did lose his forward units, and he's building a second wave in his Shar Ikumi city. It's gonna take a little time, and definitely now that Dairo did feel the pain, did feel the pinch of Persia, he's gonna be much better prepared. I do see more units coming out of his cities. I do see an encampment being put down, and you know that saying with if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Well, it might actually be the case here. We still have Sprig with 92 science and 42 culture going against Dimitri, who is 79 with 44. Both of them are okay with culture, and definitely we see advantage in science for Sprig, so he might actually be in the long term much better. Now we got muskets from Cree, definitely building up his catapult and trying to get a few sneaky units over there in the borders of Maya. He felt that Maya was a little bit weak, and actually he did quite well over there. He nailed the timing. We do have Maya on 132 science and 38 only culture, but losing 8 gold a turn. It doesn't look like he's not going to afford a bigger army, and definitely needs to put down more of those commercial zones so he can get the trade routes, so he can get the gold income, because at this point it's just not going to make it. We also have Xifi losing gold, minus 13, and Omega might not have enough gold to give all of them. Sprig also with his 41 gold, 51 gold a turn. Yeah, he's gonna need to defend as much as possible against Persia, and he's gonna definitely need that gold for his own sake. We do have, of course, Vladimir with 60 gold, Bezdomi with 38, Dimitri with 28, and Monte with 26. Definitely a much better result when you're talking about pure gold generation here. The economical income of Team CC is just way better. Now we do have a second wave upgraded here from Persia. Not sure how fast he can get to Cuirassiers, because they definitely would have been a much suited unit for an attack, but I guess sure, you can do another attack here. We only have a few more turns to go in this medieval era, and once we go into the Renaissance era, he's gonna lose that extra +5 he has on the, I think he's gonna lose a +10 bonus actually, so that's definitely gonna be tough. Because he's gonna lose the Dark Age card as well, if I'm not mistaken. Now we do have muskets pushing in the cities of Maya, and there is definitely a catapult that is throwing rocks from that encampment. Easy peasy, targeting the city of Chichen Itza. He might actually quickly take it over. Definitely needs, or I should say Maya needs more units here on the western side. And look at that, even if that big blue number is so high, he still cannot get an effective defense on the west side. Unfortunate, but it happens. One question over here. Turtututu is asking us if the CWC is related to Sid Meier, or is 100% made by the people, not related to the game. It is, as far as I know, 100% made by the people, but I guess it is related to the game. I mean, it must be related to the game, because we are, of course, playing Sid Meier's game over here. It is Civilization 6. We are as much as possible trying to gather in communities, different ones. We got an international one, CPL. We got a Russian one, Civrus. We got Civfr for the francophone community, and of course the Brazilian community is also starting to be how to say more populated. We got LBC, Liga de Brasilia de Civilization 6, and then we do have the Turkish community that also is starting to get steam. The thing is, it took us a little while to figure out the rules. It took us a little while to go through the birth phase of any kind of community, I guess, and at the same time try to make the game a little more competitive friendly. So yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's an amazing game. It just needed a little bit of a tweak, and definitely BBS or the mods we're using. You can actually see that with exclamation mark mods. You're gonna get a redirect to the cpl.gg/mods website, and you're gonna see there what kind of mods we're using to actually change the game a little bit to be on a level playing field. I personally like how Civilization 6 is its base game, as in the version that came out from the developers. But I do understand that, of course, you do need to tweak it a little bit. Some people say we went too far. Some people say we didn't go far enough. It's an ongoing struggle to actually get it as close to the base game as possible. I see that Russia is getting more and more cities out. If I look at the mini map over there, he's on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 cities put down already. And I'm pretty sure he's getting a lot of those Guams, the musicians especially, since he was the one who built Oracle. At the same time, he of course benefits from a lot of musician points from the Lavras if you do have a theater square inside of that city. And it's going to be quite tough to defend him later on in the game. The longer the game goes on, definitely the advantage builds up for Russia. You're going to get a lot of faith to be used with rock bands. If you do have a neighbor that did, his due over there, his diligence, is definitely going to get a lot of tourism generated just from that rock band. We'll see. You do need wonders, I should say, buildings, the buildings, the wonders. You do need the good campuses. You do need the special, splendid districts. So it's not always easy to just play that rock band and get the result. Most of the time, actually, the rock bands die. It is kind of a casino style way of getting as much culture as possible, tourism as possible, but it is a way. So, and we actually saw it quite a few times getting the victory condition, so it's all good. Arctic Laser over here with a comment. Imagine Australia getting free 10 turns of double production early on when wars are declared if this was played on base. Yes, sir, that is definitely a possibility, but it's only 10 turns. I mean, that's, you get double production. Sure, you're going to double your city count, but then you're not going to get any other bonus in the war scene anymore. You're going to get, I guess, better districts. You're going to get better everything else because of that breathtaking appeal, something, the adjacency, but it's not guaranteed. So actually, if you think about it in the long term, in FFA it's great to have Australia. In teamers, I wouldn't say so much. So sure, you gotta run away from Australia, but nope. It might actually be quite weak. We don't see that much Australia, by the way, on the maps in the CWC, and some would call it, because we took away that bonus and changed it into liberating a city-state or something like that, or doing a war of liberation or whatever it is. And of course, it still gets the breathtaking appeal. It's just not enough to make it shine. Honestly, I don't know why sometimes the text just moves to the right side. I've noticed this in multiple games by now, and honestly don't know exactly why it moves. Like I set it on the scene, I like right on top in the middle of the thing over there, the teams, and sometimes it moves to the right, and I'm like, bro, Simate, bro, you gotta be in the middle, you know? Like I don't know. Weird. Anyway, it looks like Maya might actually lose its city. There's still bombards shooting its wall defenses, and we still have one musket next to the city center. It's still gonna take quite some time there. There is Victor over there pushing that city's defenses higher. And we do have a few defending crossbows. Between Persia and, from what I can see, Dairo, it does look like this will probably be a stalemate. Both of them will probably trade units over here. There we go. One of its crossbows will probably die this turn. Yeah, it's 100% dead. At the same time, we do have a lot more knights coming out from Dairo, and it looks like he basically got the necessary units over there. I did see a follow-up attack to the north over there, and now we see, whoa, the first Polish wing hussar comes out to play. I'm actually extremely surprised he went towards Maya, but sure, I mean, sure, it can definitely deal some damage, but why is it only one? Poland is making 240 faith a turn. He can definitely get Grandmaster Chapel and just print those units with faith, but I don't know. He also has the relatively good economy, so oh, maybe he just needs an incentive to actually go against Maya. They could actually make a kill here. Maya doesn't have that many units. He's struggling with gold. He did get a little bit more gold income in the last few turns, but that is probably because he lost his units. Not actually because he finished districts. Oh, okay, there we go. He managed to actually get a more than decent number of crossbows to defend himself on the west side against Kree, and that's about it. Vladimir looks like he's asking for a pause in the stream, in the chat here, with a 5-minute pause at the end of the turn. We're probably gonna see it in the middle of the turn. The players do try to get as many advantages as possible from the start of the turn and the end of the turn. It's very, how to say, unlikely to see a war being fought in the middle of the turn. Because, yeah, players, advantages, first moves, last moves, and stuff like that, they are definitely important. We got an attack going with levied units on the city of Dairo that he settled on the coast, and by the looks of it, Persia is trying to get a few cities to the east. Kree did get into his face over there and got as much as possible the cities close to him to the north, which I guess allows them to trade between each other. We got Bezdomi with 146 science and 81 culture. I do feel he's still using that pen brush and voice, but because he got Newton, is just giving him so much science now from the universities. Not to mention he got a free library and a university in the city of his choice. That's so much production and science at the same time. We got those wing hussars just waiting over here to punch through the defenses of Maya from the southwest, but still I don't really like his unit count. It's only one single wing hussar without a general, so I mean, at least bring 4 of them, you know. I don't know. Anyway, we got a pause here, and this is the perfect moment. You guys can ask me questions about the tournament, about Civilization 6, about the players, about anything you want. Just so I can start this going, we do have as much as possible the details over here on the civ6worldcup.com website. You can actually join the website, and you're gonna see, first of all, we're trying to get articles every week. We're trying to get the games showing over here. You're gonna see the upper bracket. I'm gonna actually get the more details here so you guys can make the difference. This is the game we're watching right now. We got, if you look at the results, you can click directly on the results of the button over here, and you're gonna open up what is going on in the tournament with, of course, Challenge 1 plugin. We do have TBD going against Hansa. This weekend. We got PP Patrol going against Joy. This is the upper bracket, and then on the lower bracket we're gonna have Ulysses going against Pyramid, two big boys of the French community. And of course right now we're watching Barking Gang go against Team CC. This is their first game. We're gonna have another game tomorrow, and definitely it's gonna be hard for either of them to go out of the competition, so they're gonna try to do their best. In the group stage, you can see the actual results over here with the tiebreakers. So we do have Joy leading the way. Actually, no, TBD did manage to get the first place in Group A, getting a win on Joy in the tiebreakers, and of course getting 5 points. We do have the second one. It's gonna be Joy. Ulysses did manage to score a victory against Team CC and got third place. Then we have Team CC on the fourth place. We're also gonna see. Zone of Control and BTS just got 5th and 6th, and they were out of the tournament. That's how the players actually decided to go with we actually asked them if they want two groups or they want 4 groups. We could have definitely went for 4 groups of 3s, but they wanted 2 groups of 6s, and by the looks of it, of course 4 teams will go to the next phase, did go to the next phase. On the Group B, we did have PP Patrol leading the way with 5 points, I guess at a tie with TBD. On the Group A, we do have Duhanza getting a win on the Barking Gang, sedimenting their lead on the second place with 4 points. Barking Gang stay on the 3, and then Pyramid on 4th with 2 points, and Sea Dogs with ZYDX got a bye from the tournament. Hey there, Duck for the Duck, and good evening. If you are interested about more details about the teams, you can actually check them out over here. You're gonna get, of course, links to every team, and we do, of course, try to gather as much information about the players as possible. And you're gonna also see their social links over here. And this is an ongoing struggle to get as much details as we can from the players, and of course the social links and everything, so you guys can actually follow them. Quite a few of them actually Twitch, I should say stream on Twitch, and quite a few of them do have Twitters and other socials, so you can see, for example, you can access everything over here. Let's see if they actually got back to the game. Nope. This was, wait, what are you saying here, Duck for the Duck? Was this a game quick enough to end the 2.5 hours into the stream, or a game slow enough to not start 2.5 hours into the stream? Neither, bro. What do you mean? We're at turn 68 or 69 out of 250, and by the looks of it, we do have a pause right now because Vladimir asked for it, but I do feel it's fine actually. So I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're saying there. It's quite fine. Yeah, I'll tab because yeah, I got a few moments and I wanted to go through. Well, I needed to fill these moments with something, so I just figured that I could talk about the teams, I could talk about the results they had in the previous round, of course in the group phase, and now that we just started this competition after a week of pause, well, started back the competition after a week of pause, it gave me the moment that I guess I was looking for. Hey Shons, you say that just joined. Can you summarize how the game has gone so far and who is most likely to win? At this point, I cannot tell you who is most likely to win. There is definitely going to be a race between culture victory. Definitely Civfr over there with Russia will get a lot of culture and tourism at the same time. On the other side, we got Monte and Canada. Both of them will try to defend the culture victory, and they do have the necessary land to do so. In the wars, we did have a few settlers taken away from Dido and cities, 3 of them actually, 1 settler and 2 cities got raised, and one of them actually got conquered by Persia on Dido. We did still have a war between Cree and Maya, but nothing actually happened over there. A few skirmishes, a few trading units, but no cities got flipped sides. So yeah, not that much in that aspect. This is the Highlands map, and there's a lot of land between these players. And I do think I did put up early on predictions. So my stream chat, for example, did put 56% of their faith into CC, while only 44% into Barking Gang winning this. So I guess that would be a good read. I did try as much as possible to cover the land, their spawns, the city states available for them, and so on. And I guess their early choices. We did see their early choices. Fixed Shadow, good evening, sir. What is your opinion on the Maya pick? Haven't seen that one before. I think it is a strong pick, a little problematic with gold, but definitely you can work around it. And also, I guess if you go around that housing cap, which you can definitely go, I think overall it is a very strong civilization. In this case, he got a little unlucky with one side of his empire. It's really close to the water, and because it is close to the water, it's not going to build those cities in its 6 tile range. That kind of means you're going to lose a lot of bonuses. But I do think he's keeping strong. I mean, look at that. He's going for extra production. Definitely, that's his weak point. He did manage to stabilize on the gold count, and he does have 139 cents with 52 culture. So I think he should be fine over there defending against Kree for some time. I'm not sure how much time. I've seen it before with Maya in the different scenarios on FFAs, as in free-for-alls, in teamers, in other tournaments, and so on. But honestly, since it lost its +5, it lost like the damage got changed from +5 to +3. I didn't see it picked anymore that much. Usually it gets to shine because of its extra science, but that's about it. I don't know. It kind of looks like the players just don't prefer it as a choice. I wouldn't call it a bad choice, but it wouldn't be my first choice. Let's put it like this. It wouldn't be my first choice to actually play with it. And I also think in this case, he could have definitely simmed differently and got a lot more bonuses from his plantation. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Now that we got a game going on, I do see a few units being built here and sent to defend. Oh, he's actually gonna take over the Kree capital. I'm not sure if you saw this, but Rome did manage to upgrade a few of those ships, the frigates, and of course caravels. That means he's definitely going to have an impact on the seas, and the Kree capital is on coast, so he could definitely have access to that. He basically kept away from being seen over there, just sitting idly by in quite a few of those Mayan cities on the far away side from Kree. So I don't think Kree knows about that possibility over there, and there is definitely a chance that he's gonna lose his capital here. And there's nobody defending him, and he doesn't have that many units. I do see the Kree is going for siege tactics. Wait, that's not siege tactics. That's something else. What is this? Let me see. Choice. Papam. Wait, is this? No, this is metal casting, so siege tactics. No, that is siege tactics. I don't know why I thought it's not. It had a different icon, but that is definitely siege tactics. Not sure if you noticed, but I did try to get... oh, wait a second, that's... wow. Oh my god. Russia, Civfr over there just got a city on that amazing hi-fi local wonder. The Tundra wonder. Very cool, very nice. No problem, man. Welcome to the stream. Oh, don't forget to follow, guys, to know about the upcoming streams. There's definitely going to be quite a few of them in the next weeks. We got a lot more content coming. More units are being pumped from the cities of Maya, and definitely we do have quite a few of those cuirassiers, and at the same time field cannons. And now we see those units, those frigates, and of course we're probably going to see those caravels being upgraded here, going towards the Kree main cities. He does have 2 cities on the coast, including his capital city, and one is really close to the coast, but I don't think that is attackable land. Thank you very much, Elixiardo, for the follow. Much appreciated, bro. Welcome, welcome. Rome is making quite a few of those industrials, and definitely the Guams are with Civfr today. He just got one of those musicians, and he got an artist as well. I didn't catch his name, though. I would have loved to see the name of that musician, and of course know if it is Dimitri Cantemir or another. Dimitri Cantemir does give you that 3 music works, and that is gonna be an advantage on you. That's 100% gonna be an advantage on you. Bologna is under attack, actually. Wait, is it? Wait, how is it under attack? Was it that the flood or multiple floods, or are those actually the units? Because I think those are levied units from the city itself, so you can't actually attack into the city with those units. It's a little weird what is happening there. Okay, I do see Canada is making quite a few of those Guam points, but the next musician is extremely expensive, 535. That means that Russia did manage to get it way before its age. More of those muskets from Persia are going towards the city of Ainuk, but they don't have a battering ram yet on them. There is one coming, but it's going to take a little more time to actually get on the front lines. Now that we're getting closer to the Renaissance era, we're going to see the players race to get more of those points, more of those points, so they can actually get golden age in the next one, or get out of a dark age. We'll see if they manage either of them. In the screen, we're still stuck on the technology side, so we're gonna need to wait for Malm to switch it to maybe Era or maybe Score, whatever it is, man, but different than tech. I don't think there's any way for Kree, for example, to actually get how to say, steel walls. That would be the only thing that would save his cities at this point. I don't think there is enough bombards to actually save this, but I might be mistaken. There are quite a few of those units being upgraded here, but not the bombards. You can see the, oh, there we go, the bombards just got upgraded. Okay, sure. So he's definitely been building a defensive line here. The cannons will do quite a bit of damage against the cuirassiers, and the field cannons will actually smash those frigates to bits and pieces. So if he doesn't get the attack fast enough on the capital city, he's probably gonna lose those boats in the water. You do need quite a lot of damage to be outputted on the cities. And I'm not sure why he's not upgrading his caravel. You see there's a galley over there on the tip of the Paling city in the borders on that crab tile. Well, it's not getting upgraded in a caravel, so I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. What is going on? Yeah, Kree actually got exactly the correct timing over there, defending with the bombards. He probably smelled the danger in the water and still didn't actually get any kind of units towards the north, but he is definitely protecting that city. He might have actually, well, we see those units in the water, but I think he might have actually thought he's gonna attack, and yeah, that might be it. Okay, there we go, the caravel goes, and we got the attack going on the capital city, and it looks like it's gonna be quite a bit of damage here, but the moment is not enough to actually take the city down in just 1 turn or 2 turns. It's gonna take probably 3 turns to actually take it down completely. And I wanted to say that Chris was probably upgrading all of that army, including the cuirassiers and everything, to actually go down to the southeast. And he didn't upgrade his second catapult to the north. That might actually cost him because it's gonna take one extra more turn to actually get there to the northwest. I'm still waiting for Monte to do something against the Maya. He was preparing, or he had enough faith actually to prepare a wing hussar attack, but he didn't do it. And I don't see any cities taken to the southeast, and I don't see Malm getting excited with putting the screen there. So it kind of feels like he's actually not doing it. Maybe we're a little mistaken, but we'll see. Oh, look at that sacrificial galley, man! Unbelievable. That is bait. That's what we call bait. Maya is just like taunting the bombard. Hey, shoot at me, bro. Hey, shoot at me. I'm here. I'm here. Just so he can take away the movement from that bombard. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. We do have the leader in the game with science. It does look like Omega did manage to get to 181 science a turn with 164 culture, 63 gold as well. And it does look like we're gonna see Tiritz here with 144, Sprig with 139, and Sifi with 111. It does look like the Barking Gang on the right side of the screen definitely are much better prepared in science. They did get their sim up, and now they're getting quite a few advantages. I'm pretty sure Sprig is still in a free inquiry golden age, and I'm not sure about Omega or Sifi, but it kind of feels like Omega is a pen, brush, and voice, because definitely that's a lot of culture. And I feel like Xifi would have probably went monumentality. Man, what is that gold per turn? Minus 33 gold a turn from Xifi. That is definitely not ideal. It's wow, problematic, bro. Problematic. We do see quite an expansion of cities to the west side. 4 settlers coming out from Rome. Omega is gonna probably settle all of that coast to the west. At the same time, he's already getting his production centers up. As you can see, he already has a lot of factories in production. That's definitely gonna count. We got walls going up in the city of QQ from CC in 3 turns, and it's probably gonna be 1 turn too late over there. It does look like those how to say, those frigates will probably dwindle enough of the city's defenses to take it next turn. Yep, there we go. And the North City is starting to get attacked as well. I do feel like if he would have had at least 2 bombards on the coast over there, he should have been fine. I mean, Malm is not showing us the damage counters, but I do think the bombards are way more powerful than those frigates can actually withstand on the defense. Remember the siege units, the bombards of course do not get the minus 17 against units on the coast, and definitely that is quite an impact on how the damage goes. There we go, 1 more bombard got upgraded, and it looks like he's gonna need to move on to the northeast over there. He just got the general. I'm not sure if that general is the correct one, but I guess we'll see now. Yes, it is the correct one. Okay, so that bombard got enough movement to move and shoot. Got the ability, I should say, to move and shoot. Quite a few more encampments are being put down from Kree. He's definitely preparing for a tank / artillery push. That's usually the meta these days, especially when we changed, or I should say BBG changed strategic resource income from the encampment buildings. Now you can get niter from armory, you can actually get oil from the military academy. You're definitely gonna get an incentive to actually build those buildings. And it's not only the extra production that you get into building, or I should say constructing, training the actual units. You're gonna get to use them with your military or I should say strategic resources as well, because they do cost. For example, artillery does cost per turn oil, and the same goes for tanks and so on. So you do need a lot of it per turn, and most of the time it was a gamble if you got it in your land or not, and you would have kind of needed to keep a settler produced at a certain point when you reveal the oil to actually get it to settle somewhere in the snow and so on. We got a few choices here in the resolution screen. I think Malm is a bit AFK, but I guess we got a moment here to see what's going on. The first one is production towards unit, doubled or 50%. So we'll see what they will choose in that aspect. We got the second one would be world religion, and it's gonna get plus 10 for one religion, or extra Diplo favor for pillaging units of that religion. And the third option, of course, in the resolution of the World Congress, you're gonna get the Diplo points. And as far as I know, in the first World Congress we did have Civfr getting 2 more points, that is Russia, and I think he already finished the Mahabodhi temple, which does give him an extra one. And we're probably gonna see him get, well, I'm not sure if we're actually gonna see Statue of Liberty, but I hope he's gonna get it, and that's usually the Diplo way, right? One thing that is happening right now, the casters, and that's what we're observing at this point, the casters, Malm and Kacheka, are talking between themselves so they can settle on their choices. The thing is, the casters do get 1 point of vote in each of those options, and we couldn't mod that out for some reason. And most of the time, to not affect the game, they will do a counter vote. So one votes in one decision, and the other one votes in the exact opposite decision. So they equal their votes out. Nothing is actually changed to the or affects the game in any way. We do see quite a few diplomatic quarters being finished here. They definitely have been paying attention to their Diplo favor income. You do get quite a few Diplo favor from quite a bit of Diplo favor from keeping city states soothed, or you get less Diplo favor if you have capitals taken. I don't think it's the case in this game. Just waiting now for the resolution to end. 20 more seconds. Yep, there we go. And let's see this. Let's see the screen, bro. Oh, man, let's do it. Show us the way. Okay, in the score screen now, they're not anymore in the free inquiry golden age, nor they are in the pen brush and voice golden age. We can actually see their hard science and their hard culture. We got Omega with 184 leading the way by just 1 point. Tiritz is on 183, but Omega of course does have a lot more culture. The most culture maker in the game is Russia with 174, and it does look like, by the looks of it, we're probably gonna need. Wait, what is happening here? Why did he attack with one single galley? Did he get anxious? Oh my god, no. He could have taken that city, bro. Tiri is just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. He definitely could have taken that city with Caravel. Oh my god, he can't delete it now. You can't delete units that are low HP. That is so nasty. Anyway, Bezdomi is on 168 science, so definitely keeping up with the enemy team with 51 culture as well. And by the looks of it, he has a few gold points in the bank. We do have also Monte with 141 science and 90 culture, and a lot of faith banked up, 1400 faith and 36. The last to come is Vladimir, who did focus on culture, 90 science and 170 culture, definitely trying to defend or attack on the culture victory. I think he's actually defending the culture victory from Civfr. And of course, with those ice hockey rinks that Canada is building, is definitely going to have a good time. I do see that Maya as well on the eastern front. He's still trying to get an advantage here to go against those cities, and maybe take it away. Don't really feel like it's actually going to happen, but any kind of pressure is good pressure at this point, especially against Cree, which is leading the way in the science department on the enemy team. Walls will go up next turn in the cities, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna take quite a while for those frigates to actually did enough damage on the city's defenses to actually take them out. And at this point, it looks like that single galley actually defended the enemy over here. At this point, oh my gosh, frigates are kind of outmatched in technology. We do have walls up. It's gonna take quite a few bombers on the coast to actually take out the frigates, but it's gonna happen anyway. That fleet ability will definitely not save the Roman fleet, so, or I should say the Roman navy. We got 4 civilizations in a golden age, 2 of them in a heroic. It looks like Persia and Maya both managed to get heroic, while Russia with Canada did get another golden age count. We do have all of the others in a dark age, so Cree, so Dido, Poland, and of course Rome will get a dark age. That is quite unfortunate here. They won't benefit from any kind of bonus, and definitely there are quite a few very good bonuses that they could benefit from. Definitely the fact that Persia over here will get his bonuses going will give him a lot of gold from the trade routes. From what I can see, is actually at this point on... wait, Persia. Yeah, there we go. 137 gold in the bank, but I don't see the yields. So, sure. Unfortunately, we're gonna need to wait until we switch the tab over there. Instead of the score, we need the yields tab to see what's happening. Hey, see you, Arwin. Good luck with your class, and hopefully you're gonna learn much faster. See you. Thank you very much for coming. I mean, not much faster. You're gonna learn fast. That's what I wanted to say. We got quite a few field cannons upgraded here from Maya, but I don't think he has enough of a force to punch through the defenses of Kree, especially since both of them are kind of on par on science. So 187 on Kree, 203 on Tirits. There's definitely not that much of a difference. Also 57 culture on Kree with 61 on Tirits. Definitely not much of a difference. In the army count, they're also not that far away, although there is 100 military strength between them. Beldomi is on 500 while Tirits is on 600, but he also needs to defend on two sides, and the Kree just needs to build a few more bombards and he should be fine. His capital city will replenish its health, and he didn't get any tiles actually pillaged over there, so again, not that much damage done. It's more of a nuisance, and he actually needed to reposition a few of his units. Savukala here with question: could we see Dido rolling over Persia in the near future? Dido rolling over Persia. So Dido is on 125 science with 55 culture, and by the looks of it, he should be making quite a bit of gold there. He has a lot of cities on the coast. Dimitri also is on 100 science with 51 culture, so I don't really believe that Sprig will overwhelm Dimitri in the near future. Also, I do want to mention, even if Sprig, for example, did manage to get quite a few, for example, shipyards out with those harbors and so on, we still have Persia benefiting from internal Magnus trade routes. So I think he's going to have quite a bit of production on his cities anyway. It's not going to be a tough cookie to crack here, the defenses of Persia, unless I mean, there's always that possibility, unless he f's up, as in, you know, like fails the defense, which I don't really see that happening here. He does have generals in both Parsa and Shari Kumis. Not sure about what generals, as in to which era they're gonna give bonuses as units. Poland is actually, oh, too fast, bro. I didn't get to see what's going on in the religious screen. We got those missionaries going to convert Kree, from what I can see. But I guess he is getting extra something from converted enemy cities. It's either tithe or it's either as in faith, but I'm not sure. I don't think he can do anything else other than that. I'm also curious what's happening in the Diplo screen, but we're gonna need to wait for Malm to actually open up that screen. I see Hanging Gardens, by the way, finishing in just one turn in the Roman capital. Unbelievable, by the way. Pingala did go in the second, and I also see Theater Square finishing there as well, which is gonna be a +4. Nice. Hanging Gardens, that's quite a bit of housing and the growth for all of the nearing cities. Oh, he went 4 Magnus 4th. Ooh, nice. Nice. Just to talk a little bit about the bonuses of Magnus, we can open up this and go to Magnus. This is surplus logistics, right? He went for this. 20% growth in the city with internal trade routes with Magnus City will provide +2 food and +2 production to their starting city. He did go for industrialists, +4 for production and +4 power provided by the city's coal, oil, or nuclear power plants, and vertical integration. This city receives production from all nearby industrial zones. Oh man, that is gonna be an insane amount of production. If you look at the, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 industrial zones around the city. That is quite a lot of production. 116 production on just one city. It does look like there's a stalemate now, again, between Kree and Maya. They did try to break down the defenses of Kree, but they didn't really go anywhere. We got Canada starting to get more Guams. He's making quite a few points, but definitely not enough as Russia. Russia is already on 34 great writers. I saw 28 great artists and 13 great musicians, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe been more, but yeah, I only got to see it for a millisecond there. Just waiting here to check out more information. I would really love to see the yields, first of all, to see the gold income, because there was a definite advantage at some point for team CC over Barking Gang, and then it got switched a little bit, and then it went back and so on. Especially Russia, for example, was losing 33 gold a turn. I guess we could wait for next time to see his gold income, but I feel like it would have been much easier to just switch to the yield step. Come on, bro. Oh my god, look at the... Oh my god, he just... did he just get to mercantilism? So he got an extra thing over there, food and production? Oh my. Bazooka Rock, thank you very much for the follow, bro, and welcome. We do see Canada did build or did improve quite a few of those ice hockey rinks, benefiting from a lot of culture from those 2 food and 6 culture tiles. That's probably the reason he's already on 198 culture a turn with 113 science. Also, I do believe he's making quite a bit of tourism, and definitely with the Guam's income he has and the theater squares, not to mention a few wonders. I did notice, by the way, there was Machu Picchu building there, and I think he actually finished it. Didn't really see he had competition in Machu Picchu. More of a defense here from Poland as well. Definitely he's doing a lot of tourism. He's doing quite a bit of culture as well, and not to mention faith. 171 science with 110 culture. 1 turn away from getting a civil engineering that will uncover or let him build Statue of Liberty. There's definitely gonna be a good incentive to build or to counter the Statue of Liberty that is at civil engineering, and discover that civil engineering. If you look at this, you go, wait a second, oh no, not here, sorry, on this the civic tree. Kek W, this one, civil engineering. It's a public works, skyscrapers, a Statue of Liberty, and you can build whatever farms on grassland hills and so on. But the only bonus there is a very good bonus is the card that you're gonna get for wonders, and of course that wait, no, it's the card, and I think you get builders, right? Yeah, public works, this one. So 3 amazing bonuses over here: Statue of Liberty, skyscrapers, and the public works. A very good civic to actually go for, and it's on par with nationalism. Nationalism if you wanna go war, or civil engineering if you wanna go peace. Oh, Burize here is giving us an inside information. Russia is getting statue in 3, and he already got quite a few points. I think he's gonna be on more than 10 Diplo points. We are getting closer to the next World Congress, I guess, slowly. We're turn 80, and that having, of course, more than 10 Diplo points at this stage in the game is definitely gonna get dangerous for the opponents. We do see Civfr, or I should say the Barking Gang, are ahead in Diplo favor as well, but I'm not sure what happened in the Diplo choices in the World Congress. I think they won, but I see, since I do see more Diplo favor on Barking Gang, maybe they lost a few options. What do you mean you make 104 gold for CC or 64 for... Oh, you mean in total? You mean you between them you notice that's how much they make? Oh, okay. Well, so Team CC is still way ahead by like 30% over their opponents here. Definitely, Russia is one of those gold gobblers. You do need to pay attention to its gold income, and most of the time you're going to be negative. Okay, got it, got it. So I guess the only thing that we would need to pay attention here is their diplomatic favor income. That is definitely going to be another one of those outputs of the empires that is going to make or break this game. Definitely with Diplo in the game, Diplo victory in the game, you're going to need to pay attention to what you're going to do there. Yeah, minus 30, minus 40. Whoa, that is quite a lot of gold lost there. But I guess that's how Russia rolls. It just takes away your gold and gives it like it makes poof, makes it disappear. And yes, thank you very much for the observation, man. Much appreciated. Oh, is that the Roman scientist? Is that the mountain scientist for Rome? Oh my god, he's just gonna go and pop it in a 5 tile radius of mountains? Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. We do have a Statue of Liberty in Tutens in the city of Tula. And I'm actually wondering right now if he used one of those engineers. Definitely had the faith available to buy one. Oh, there we go. There we go. Monte actually got 2 points. What's that? I think he got 2 points. That's Poland. So they did lose the Diplo. Okay. But one other two? How many points does he have in total? That's the question. So there was definitely a race between Monte and Russia. Show us the total points. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Come on, bro. Please do it. Come on. You're so close. You gotta push the button. You gotta show us the points, bro. Please. Diplo points. Favor points. Oh, thank you very much. That would be awesome to actually know how much Diplo favor they're making. We do have Cossack Corps coming out to play, and it looks like they're gonna go towards the south, definitely eyeing those Canadian cities. That is one of his enemies, and definitely taking away Bologna would hurt them. That was one of the cities that was giving them so many bonuses, including its suzerain bonus, and not to mention, of course, its extra bonuses towards libraries and universities. It's always a good city state to have, the science one. In this case, it looks like it dropped quite a bit in science. Not exactly sure how much, but they were in the back foot anyway. So they're just, it looks like Barking are just taking their lead and going further and further and further. We'll see how much of a difference is in just a few moments here. I really hope we're gonna see that yield stab switched here. By the looks of it, Canada didn't get actually units to the north, and I don't think he's really close to its unit, the Mountie, which is the unique unit of Canada. A very good unit, by the way, an extremely good one. It can actually hold tanks if it's armed up and close to what's it called? Close to a national park. You don't get like +10 when fighting next to national parks. It's insane how strong that unit is. Well, again, many prerequisites. You do need a lot of culture. You do need to spend quite a bit of gold to upkeep it and so on, or build it. And that's one of the reasons in Canada with gold, with religion is very good, with faith income, I wanted to say, because you do get to buy those with faith, and you use those to put the national parks, and then you just army them up, and that's it. really curious to see what those Cossacks will do. Definitely the Cossacks are extremely dangerous. Now 79 Cossacks against the Knights that are 53. Both of them do benefit from a military alliance, and it does look like they're gonna keep going towards the city of Hamilton and try to unbalance Team CC.
6 months enjoying pro Civ commentary.
Thank you very much, Ben Jack. Much appreciated, bro. And very kind words, sir. Very kind words. We got Dairo that is still keeping quite a few cities here, and it does look like now that he has his ally, Russia, coming to his aid. He's probably gonna put more coastals here on the west side. Maybe he would be interested to build a few of those frigates and just send them to help. Or maybe we're gonna see a few battleships, not sure. I do see a few pre-builds there, including one privateer. Definitely could upgrade into submarines, which is, I mean, not ideal at this point, but you know what I mean. Just, you know, subs, bro, subs. Oh, okay, there we go. There's quite a few of those quadrims being built there. And I do see more than a few cities of Canada are next to the coast, or I should say near the coast. That means he's gonna get pot shots with battleships on maybe units or something else, maybe cities. I don't really have vision to the bottom there to actually give you a read. Now we're looking at great people, and it does look like we got Phoenicia here getting one of those generals. It is gonna be Gustavus Adolphus, which will definitely give him quite a few bonuses, but he's gonna make good use of it on land on the east side against Persia. There is a race going on for Filippo Brunelleschi, and now that Statue of Liberty got finished, there are quite a few more wonders that could be built. And of course, for example, Potala Palace would be one. That's an extra diplomatic victory point, which is always good to have. That might mean the difference of winning 20 turns before, you know. Just a quick quality check, Paul, if you guys are kind enough to actually respond to this. I did lower the volume of the microphone a little bit, just because I noticed it is quite high in the, I would say, in the previous streams. And of course I'm keeping the music as low as possible. I think it's to the 1%, 3% volume. So I do want to check if the volumes are correct here, if you guys can hear me properly and everything. So if you guys are kind enough to actually get how to say, give me some feedback, would be amazing. You got 4 choices to go for: yes, no, of course, please louder, or music too loud, because that could be a choice as well. I do see there was an attack from the Cossacks on the northern cities of Canada. We do see Forbidden Palace being built in 7 turns, and I didn't notice who actually took Filippo Brunelleschi. That actually is extremely important. Forbidden Palace will give an extra policy slot, or wildcard policy slot for Rome to use, and that will be extremely beneficial. One extra card could actually mean a lot of culture, a lot of production, a lot of science, depending on how you use it. We got Poland over here using his wait a second, is that an escape settler, or is that a taken wait, 1, 2, 3. I see 3 cities at least in range of the battleships, by the way, on the coast here. So I think Canada knows he might be losing this war, and he just got a safe settler towards his ally, towards Poland. And thank you very much, guys, for the feedback. It looks like it's fine today. I was really getting worried and I hope in the future I'm gonna get a better microphone with one of those, you know, thing condensers and whatever, not condensers, the amplifiers before that, XLRs and stuff. So it's a little better in quality. City of Hamilton is under siege by three Cossacks with one of those night cores, and it does look like they're probably gonna take it over this turn. We'll see if they have enough damage. Yeah, they do have enough damage. Of course, the amazing ability of the Cossacks to actually attack and then move afterwards is just too good. And that's exactly what I did. Yeah, we do see the pre-built quadrims gathering in Singapore, and they're definitely gonna turn into those battleships when he's gonna have the chance. At the moment, he's probably quite low on technology. Not sure if he's getting there. It's still turn 85. He's only on 156 technology, or I should say science count. To actually get to battleships, you do need to go to the top 3, and of course get coal up. This is like you need industrialization to get the coal, and then you're gonna go all the way to the bottom 3 to actually reveal the battleship over here, which is at refining. It takes a long time to actually go both ways, and looking back at this, I don't really see industrialization yet, so he must have the coal from someone else. Wait a second, is he actually gonna... Okay, I guess he's got a call for someone else, because his mines are 2 3s and 1 4s. That's definitely not industrialization. Okay, well, I guess that is good. That is much faster than it would have been just getting it by himself. Not sure who's giving it to him. We don't see the army tab. It would have been easy to see the army tab, but sure. Arctic Laser did make us a rough estimate on the Diplo favor. It looks like you get Team CC making around 10 more Diplo favor per turn compared to BG, so it's 50 versus 40. So Team CC has definitely a chance to defend the Diplo victory here. We're gonna see if they manage to outsmart Barking Gang. You gotta pay attention to the Frenchies, man. They are extremely well versed in the Diplo war. They definitely like to go Diplo victory, so it's one of their go-to strategies here. I don't know what that triple thing over there is. That a spy? The triple thing that is in Barking Gang? Is that a 3 promotion spy? That seems like a lot of missions for this era. I'm not sure that is what it is there. Other than that, I don't know what it is. Okay, thank you very much for the how to say, for the feedback. Much appreciated. I'm now I'm gonna go to sleep much easier, definitely knowing that I didn't F up today with the microphone volume. Sometimes, man, on some streams it happens, bro. It happens. You just turn, you know, you push the button and it just it goes way too loud. It's like you can't. I don't know, bro. So close. Anyway, there's the siege going on. Definitely, while those Cossacks were pushing from the north, they took down a city, and now we're gonna see the battleships take down the defenses of the city of Toronto. Doesn't really matter if they go for walls or not. Definitely, the only thing that would help him would be at this point the steel walls, but it's still not gonna be enough. Wait, what did just die here? There, I don't know what died there, but sure. I don't think it was a battleship. There's definitely not enough damage on a single privateer to take down a battleship, especially a fleet one, right? We do have Colossus being built here. It looks like the Statue of Liberty got finished, and of course the stupas are starting to show up. I'm actually surprised he didn't go for the other one, but that's another... Oh, let's see. 12 out of 20. So Civfr does have 12 out of 20 Diplo points. It's definitely 2 congresses away from getting a diplomatic victory over here. We got a few more turns until we're going to go into the industrial era. I think we should be in the Renaissance era, right? So the next one would be industrial. And there's going to be 3 choices to win in the to a maximum potential of 4 points. And the next one is actually the 5 choices one, the 4 choices one actually, 4 options, 4 questions. You do get the fair, the world fair or whatever it is. I'm still extremely sad to see that Monte didn't go against Maya with more of those wing hussars. Definitely he missed his timing, and I do believe he would have probably unbalanced enough Maya to actually take his empire over, or at least to take quite a few cities away from him. At this point, I think it's way too far from actually doing that. So the timing is just not there anymore. We do have the city of Toronto very close to losing its borders. There is one Cossack over there, but it doesn't have movement between those two Cuirassier corps. More Cossacks, including an army Cossack, actually 2 army Cossacks are coming from the north, and I believe that is the correct general, not sure, but might as well get the correct general for the Cossacks if you go and attack someone. At this point, I think Canada here will lose city after city, especially on the coast. More than enough battleships will punish the city's defenses and will probably take away even the units that are on the coast. That's quite a bit of damage coming from the battleships. We got still a stalemate going on between Persia and Dairo. He's keeping strong on the land, and definitely Persia is not breaking through the defenses. Neither is Phoenicia breaking through the defenses. So you can see there's like a one-tile DMZ over there, and nobody's actually wanting to set foot on that land, but they're definitely sending shots from other side. So yeah, they're just getting experience points, I guess, on those units. We got another fleet being built here from Rome to the north of the cities of Maya. Not an impressive one. I guess you can get those battleships going, but I do feel we're going to see probably artillery coming from Bezdomi. He already has the pre-builds. He already has quite a few of those bombards over there on the coast, and he is going to get artillery quite soon. Now he's actually going boats, shipbuilding. I think that's shipbuilding he's going for. Oh, there we go. We got Filippo recruited by Rome, and he will probably get. I think he already got Forbidden City. If I'm not mistaken, he was building it. He was 7 turns out exactly when Filippo got recruited, and I think he used it for Forbidden City. A very good wonder to have again. So. Let's see the takeover of the city of Toronto this turn. It's definitely gonna happen here. Oh. That was a little bit of a mistake here. Well, I guess he couldn't take out the unit from the city anymore, but definitely I think he underestimated the damage those cuirassiers will do in return, and he lost the city because of that with the unit inside of it. That was a Cossack core, so that was unfortunate. He could definitely buy some more with faith, but yeah, it was still ideal to have one. I still don't know what is that. Is that a spy? Is that a... Oh my god, spy army? What? I don't know, man. Weird, bro. Weird. Okay, Persia does look like he's getting spied. Oh my god, quite a few spies over there. Snatching his, you know. Oh, Mounties! Mounties! We got Mounties! Okay, 2 turns for Mountie, 3 turns for Mountie from Morel. We got more turns over there. He did manage to take back his city of Toronto, even though he's probably gonna lose it next turn again. The Mounties do have the core ability, but he's getting mobilization in 3 turns, so definitely could army them up. And now, of course, we do have Cossack armies coming from the north, and these definitely are hard targets over here. They're gonna do a lot of damage to the land of Canada. We also have artilleries coming out from Maya, and I still don't see artilleries coming out from Cree. Not sure exactly why he's taking his time. He was preparing his infrastructure earlier when we checked. Definitely quite a lot of encampments over there, and that is gonna give him the necessary oil, of course, with military academies. And by the looks of it, city of Toronto will fall here. Not to mention those cuirassier corps got a taste of what those battleships can do on the coast. Really surprising if he's gonna keep the cities. I don't really think it's a good idea to keep the cities. Sure, if you wanna upgrade some units, if you wanna heal some units, sure, but I really think it's much better to just delete the city. You don't want that city to actually recover. More of these Cossack armies are coming from the main cities. As you can see, he's already buying them instantly with faith. Look at that, an army Cossack just instantly faith bought, and is sending them to the south as fast as they can possibly run. And I think Vladimir knew this will happen. That's why he sent that settler towards the back cities of Persia and Poland, but he didn't get that far enough. I see it. He settled next to the cities of Poland, but I don't think he actually went far enough away from his enemies. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. How is the Mountie versus Cossacks going to go? If the Mountie has national parks, the Mounties are stronger than the Cossacks, as far as I know. So without the national parks, they're basically the same, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually no. Well, no, they're the same. They're the same. They're light cav. Both of them should be light calves, and we could actually check this. So let's see the Cossacks. I need to switch this. So the Cossack is this one, right? It gets 62 milli strength. And the Mountie gets 70. So it is 8 strength higher than base than the Cossack. The Cossack just has that ability to move, and of course the extra damage that the Mountie can get near national parks just makes it way stronger. No problem. At this point, I think there's a more than decent number of battleships on the coast that they could actually protect the Cossacks if push comes to shove. Definitely, sure, the Mounties are strong, but they're not as strong and not at sufficient numbers yet. He does need more than like 3 or 4 armies to actually make a difference here. And as you can see, it's taking him quite some time to actually build those. Not to mention, he's gonna need to find the correct location so he can put his national parks in, and from what I can see, he doesn't really have that many locations for them. If you improve your land, if you get the mines, you're gonna go down in appeal. If you make industrial zones and so on, you're gonna go down in appeal. So players, most of the time when you get to this stage, they do try to plant as many trees as possible. They do try to unimprove some tiles to just get those national parks going. It's the appeal of the land is so important. So important, I mean. It looks like this time actually Maya is getting its upper hand. We do have a lot of these artillery corps shooting down the city's defenses. I think he has the correct general to go with them. One thing that he might be missing, but probably coming, is of course the balloon that will give all of those artilleries one extra range. It's going to be amazing if he has one of those. In the meantime, as you can see, we do have more of these Cossacks being bought here in Faithport, I mean in the Russian cities. And it looks like on both fronts Barking Gang is winning. Also actually on three fronts Barking Gang is winning, because they do have Civfr with 12 out of 20 points in the culture victory, in the Diplo victory screen, and definitely that is giving them an advantage. They are putting a lot of pressure on their opponents to actually get as much Diplo favor as possible. And thanks to Arctic Laser, who did count for us a little bit what is going on there, we did see that there is a 10-point lead in the favor department for Team CC. So slowly but surely they are getting there. They are equaling their points. Ooh, armadas coming from Rome as well. They definitely want to push this city. So this is a best of three cities. Even if we see a win today from the Barking Gang, definitely CC has the way to come back and just win tomorrow again, and then we're gonna go to a third game, and then we're gonna see. But like both teams want to get a win today, and at this point in time, it kind of feels like the Barking Gang does have an advantage. We do see, at least on the science part, we do have 203 on Sprig, we got 220 for Tirits, Omega is on 251, and we got Civfr there with 175. While on the Russian team on CC, we got 218 on Monte, 132 on Dmitry, Bezdomi is 231, good science by the way, and 130 on Vladimir. Oh, I just noticed, Taco93, welcome sir. You are curious about the mods. You want me to say something about them, or you want to know something specific, or you are just curious what are we using in general? Okay, well, there's a lot of changes, bro. A lot of changes in a lot of civilizations. I think most of them are changed. Not to mention, we got a total rework on the governors, and some great people. I feel like, did we change some great people? I think we did, right? Or no, wonders. We changed a few wonders. Okay, never mind. Okay, there we go. Now the siege on Montreal is starting to ramp up, even though we do have quite a few of those cuirassier corps, even armies. I think there's an army there in the city of Montreal, if I'm not mistaken. If my minds deceive me, but no, that's a third star there above that head. And we do have 1, 2, 3 at least available battleships to shoot that city. What is it? Two of them. Yeah, there we go. Slowly taking down the city's defenses. Definitely the Cossack armies are pushing through, and they're just gonna keep on pillaging what's going on here. There's only one single battleship that can actually attack the capital city, Ottawa, but it's still gonna go down. It's a matter of time. More of these Mounties are starting to show up there, and it looks like he's starting to get more of those Guams, just increasing its culture defense. If Vladimir falls, the culture defense will be gone. So it is extremely important to actually get this through, because there's nobody gonna that is gonna be able to actually catch back up in the culture defense so fast. Vladimir right now is putting up a 243 culture defense, while Civfr is already on 309 culture attack. And I'm not sure about the tourism, because I don't see the tourism, but I do believe Civfr should have more than decent amount of tourism. We do see tank cores upgraded in the cities of Kree, and I do believe he has a general with them as well. But there are more than a decent amount of artilleries. Even an artillery army with the Cuirassier Corps and a general is coming from the cities of Poland. He's gonna try to help out his ally against Maya over there to the northeast. We'll see if he actually manages to push through, because there are one tile chokes between him and Maya. It's definitely not easy to push through. Oh, there we go, Canada with Divine Inspiration, Sacred Places. That's I think 10 more. That's the oh my god, how do you call it? The extra heal one, right? 10 more heal per turn, and I didn't get to see what he got. The last one, the fourth choice. Yeah, maybe you guys caught it there with the corner of your eye, hopefully. No, nobody? Okay, sure. No! A lot of pillages going on. That's what you are hearing here. That's a pillage. So you can see the amount of faith, the amount of science and culture that they're getting from those tiles over there, pillaging the theater square, pillaging the campus, and of course going through the buildings one by one. We do have to the north more Cossack armies that are just arriving there at the edge of the screen next to the city of Kingston, which does have Victor establishing next turn, but I don't really think he's actually going to manage to defend that properly. There is one single Cuirassier Corps on the defense, and I do think those Cossack armies will probably overwhelm him soon enough. Of course, with the help of the battleships, the city's defenses of Montreal and the city of Ottawa will probably go down very, very fast here. But I do feel he would need replacement Cossack armies, because those will lose damage soon enough. Between the damage of the battleships and of course the artilleries, it does look like even the tank corps of Kree are slowly going down. So it is a kind of overwhelming at this point for him to defend this, but we'll see what Bezdomi can pull out of this. I do see artilleries coming out from his capital city QQ, but I feel like that is an artillery army or something direct, or a corps, because it's 7 turns to finish, and that's a lot of turns. Looking at the the economy tab, it definitely looks like Team CC is losing a lot of gold. I didn't see all of the gold income on the Bargain Gang, but maybe we can actually, maybe he's gonna show it a little bit. Well, Sprig does have a lot of gold in the bank right now. The difference in science though is getting higher and higher, and we'll see how it will end up. Okay, there we go. Battleship still sieging the city of Montreal. Well, I say siege, but I guess you know what I mean. It's artillery shots coming from the seas there, from 3 tiles away. And we still see those pillages going on next to the city of Montreal. Don't know what the Cossack armies are doing to the north there. Ah, there we go. They're enveloping the city of Kingston with their warmth, with their numbers, and we're gonna see more of these Cossack. That's an insane number of Cossack armies, by the way, coming from Russia. I mean, I know he's buying them with faith, but that is a lot of faith. Just you know, thrown at this army. I guess there's a lot of gold, at the same time science, culture, and faith coming back to him from those pillages, so it's worth it in a sense. Yeah, there we go. We got those tanks. Oh my god, so little health remaining. And yeah, there we go. One last shot from one artillery core, and that was it. And then we have the artillery starting to shoot from Maya, and they're definitely gonna take the remaining health out of that tank slowly. Yep, there we go. Last shot, and probably the city will be next here. It definitely looks like those tanks won't get any chance to actually defend properly the city of Kree here. And I don't think the field cannons will get any better. Arctic Laser with a comment here. Canada's religion is divine inspiration, sacred places, holy waters, and cathedrals. Oh, that was the one I was missing. Cathedrals, and definitely I forgot how holy waters is named, but or the heal one is named, but definitely that's what I saw. The heal one. We got a lot of military engineers coming from the Roman cities. It looks like he's already building a railroad toward the west, and I think he's gonna help his ally over here, Maya, survive this. We got also industrial zones being put down by Maya. He definitely knows he's gonna need a lot more production to do this. Defense, and by the looks of it, he's probably gonna be one turn away from finding out he's gonna need to defend through the chokes. This is kind of weird. Most of the time when you're gonna see chokes against an enemy, you're gonna want to plug them with something. Oh, I think he just noticed. No, he didn't. Never mind. There's a tile between them. We'll see how that goes. I thought that general that he had between the chokes can actually have vision there, but no, he didn't. And now that we're going into the voting session, definitely we're gonna need to see if they're gonna get another 3 points or more from the Congress. And if they do, there would be one Congress away from getting the victory here, which of course is gonna matter quite a lot. They do have 264 points on Sprig, 303 on Tirits. We got Omega with 338 and Xifi on 247. I do see that the Russian team actually prepared and split the favor before this turn, 284, 264, 264 with 280. So it does look like we're probably gonna see more points being put in any option or in the option they want from CC, but again, they might actually go for a gamble. We've seen this before in quite a few games, and the players sometimes just gamble their way through the congresses, as in they think the enemy players will go for an option, and those players might not go for that option, and because of that they will vote differently, and sometimes lose in very bad situations. Oh, Potala Palace wasn't built. Whoa, really? And it got put down in Voronezh. Okay, interesting. Well, that's 20 turns away. Okay, there we go. More pillages, some health back for those Cossacks. So definitely pushing forward its advantage. And I'm really looking forward to see that damage counter. But it looks like so many moves are being placed or done across the map. We got artillery shots on the Kree cities. We got Cossack armies attacking those cities of how to say Canada. And it looks like they just raised another city there. Yeah, they just did. Montreal got raised to the ground, and the next one would be Ottawa, but Ottawa you can't raise, it's a capital city, so you need to stick with it. Okay, Civfr did manage to get 2 points or lose 2 points. What is this? Paired 2 points, that's what? Okay, so it's in the B option, so Civfr lost 2 points of Diplo victory. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh well. Hey, thank you very much for coming by, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Rayo, thank you. Good evening, sir. So we did have Machu Picchu being built here in Canada's land. I do see it available for him, and there were a lot of upgrades being done on the map. I'm not sure exactly where. Maybe it is here. I do see quite a few tanks in and artilleries coming from Dairo. He's on 198 science versus Dimitri's 151. There should be enough science on Persia, but I guess his production suffered quite a bit, and his unit count is quite low, especially when you see Sprig's 1200 military strength and you see Dimitri's 500, and oof, that's a big difference between them. Oh, that's Bezdomi that just disconnected. I think this is the GG, they called it. There we have it. Team CC wow, okay. Conceding the first game to the Barking Gangs out of this best of 3 series. They were very, very close to actually nailing this, or I should say equaling this, but the Barking Gang did manage to punch through the defenses. They did manage to score a victory against Canada. Canada just couldn't muster enough of a defense on the north side against the Russian invasion. And then we have Maya that did manage to punch through with the help of Rome. You did notice what was happening there. Maya did manage to overwhelm the defenses of Kree with artillery corps, generals, and of course his own cuirassier corps. Didn't get to tanks yet. Also, yes to Left Hand's channel. Let's actually check the prediction here. We got the Barking Gang with 44% actually the winner of this game. So I'm gonna complete the prediction. You guys got the necessary points now, and I think this is over. There was a very good sim, by the way, performance here for Rome. I do want to point that out. Amazing performance from him, even if he was quite far away from everybody. He did manage to get the economy going. He did manage to get the industry going. And as you've seen, he was a powerhouse later in the game. 300 science, 231 culture. Amazing game from him. We did have Dido that lost a few cities, but did manage to survive until the end, and also helped Russia go against Canada. If Persia was a little faster on on that attack, or had a few more horses over there, he might have actually won that skirmish. But definitely Dido did manage to get back on the horse there, build enough units to defend himself, and so on. So it was fine in the end. A bit surprising that Dido chose in the first era to go for pen, brush, and voice instead of going for free inquiry, just as we usually see Dido go for, or any other naval civilization. But I guess it worked out quite good. Anyway, thank you very much for being here, for the follows, and for of course the subs. Much appreciated for the support. This was the first game out of this week, and definitely we started the playoffs as you've seen on the website, or let me actually put it up on the screen here so you guys can see it on the tournament webpage. You got it on Civ 6 World Cup. We're gonna keep updating this games as we get the information. The players do have until, or I should say the teams do have until later tonight to actually get the schedules going, and we're gonna give you guys the upcoming schedules. Tomorrow on this stream, we're gonna watch Barking Gang go against CC in the second game at the same hour, 1900 GMT. So if you guys want to watch this, if you enjoyed this commentary, maybe we can see each other tomorrow as well. If you do want to be more up to date with the games and of course my streams and what is happening, my content on the channel and on YouTube, you can also join my Discord, and you can ask me questions or follow the different channels. I do try to keep it as up to date as I can over here. Let me actually show you quite quickly. You got 3 channels, of course, that you're gonna want to follow. It's the announcements, in which I do stuff like this, upcoming games, in which I do try to give you a readout of the different tournaments with the different games, including right now the CWC Season 4 and of course the Civfr Squadron. And then you're always going to be up to date with my next stream, because I don't have a set schedule. I wish I had a set schedule, but it's kind of weird and hard to schedule around these games and keep it at a certain hour, because these games are getting like in the morning, in the night, middle of the night, or whatever. It kind of, I'm trying to follow them as much as possible. I'm gonna make an announcement here, and you're gonna definitely know about it. So thank you very much, guys, for joining, and of course your support. Let's see each other in the next streams tomorrow, 1900 GMT on Spot TV. Signing off. See you guys. Bye bye bye.
Rolling thunder in the dark, lonely man, graveyards. Makes me wonder what it is to make it through. Some fun broken and ashamed, but some games I won't play. But it's winning if you learn to play the blues. Rolling thunder in the dark, lonely man, graveyards. It was you, it was always you. Oh, friend of mine, I won't pretend if I do. Running high, just to find I'm hanging on a dream. Don't underestimate me, I'm the one who's saving you. I'm the one who's saving you. Don't you ever think, don't ever think you'll break me. Baby, I am living proof. You can try to shut it through. The embers in your head burn the hole in the bed, saying things I never heard but I always knew. Heard a quiver in your voice, oh to me it sounded like noise, and that's just the way that I remember you. Rolling thunder in the dark, a lonely man, graveyards. It was